This is my once a week game. Well, presumably once a week game where I run one shots for essentially people that want to play, people that haven't played, and of course, we're here with a bunch of new players most weeks. But this is not one of those weeks because I have been working myself to the bone, just all the way to the bone, trying to get better stuff for the channel. And I've actually been working on a movie with someone, so that's a thing. Now, I want to introduce everyone out there, and hey, we've got the viewers coming up. Honestly, right now, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a thing. It has been a thing. To where, how can I put this? Oh yeah, that's right. Um, I have been fighting all morning trying to put the studio back together. It's seriously been a thing. So I want to thank our guests today for showing up. Is everybody here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm right here.
there is everybody. Well, almost everybody. Um, yeah, that's a thing. Hey, look at that. Yeah, we are coming up and going here. And with what I'm doing right now, I'm updating some of the well, I'm updating with um updating all the announcements because yeah, how can I put this? Yeah, a thing happened. A thing happened. YouTube has most definitely been different since the last time I was here. We've been streaming on Twitch for the past like 7 months. So, so what we're doing is updating Bone, and of course we're updating all of the stuff, the social media stuff. That has been a thing. I will say this. So it's really good to meet everybody, and this is what we end up having to do every single time we broadcast. So, I feel so terrible because honestly,
Oh, it looks like they
sometimes.
can't hear anything.
Hmm? Well, can you?
It looks like people can't hear.
Really? Let's take a look. Control room. Ah. Look at that. Okay. All right. We're dealing with new mics. Hey. Oh. Can you hear me now? Okay. Hey, can you hear me now out there? Yeah. So, ooh, I've got a couple of yeah, look at that. Yeah, can you guys hear now? Let's see. Keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Ugh. All right. There we go. Okay, so just double checking to see if you guys can hear me out there. It has most definitely changed. I'm getting nice peaks over here, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, the volume's working now.
Huh?
It's working now.
Okay, cool. All right, 2 people thus far, but now not me. How about now? How about now? Ah, I hate being that guy. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now? How about now? Catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Okay. God, I hated that girl. So, I'm sending out the Instagram right now with, of course, the latest thing. Is this the latest one? All right. Well, okay, yeah, people are showing up. People are showing up. This is good. So, I'm going to make a really simple request that you guys share the stuff on the Instagram, on the Twitter, all that other stuff cuz yeah, we got to get this show going. Is TJ with us?
Yes, sir. I'm right here. Sorry.
All right, fascinating. All right. Well, have you guys been doing the talking and all that jazz? The talking and the introductions?
Bro, I
Oh,
haven't done that yet. I was
oh, we have not.
Oh, you guys are terrible. You guys are just terrible.
Yeah,
So,
no.
Yeah, so
All right. Well, everybody, this is everybody else. Haha, there we go. We've got just order of operations here because I'm still doing one other thing. Hang on, show and folder. Yeah, so for those of you guys that are new to the show, my weekly one shot is really simple. I run a game, and it is a beginning, middle, and end one adventure for all of you guys that honestly have never played games or don't actually have anybody to play with. And yeah, I'm doing 100 things at once. I've been doing everything I can to get all this stuff to get this stuff going properly. So just bear with me. And but yeah, so today I'm running a 5th edition one shot, and today we've got all adults. Now, this is important, ladies and gentlemen, because when we have our games with all adults, how can I put this? We can do some stuff. We can really do some stuff. Normally, we're very kid friendly, just to make sure that, well, again, part of what we do is making sure that everybody knows that this stuff is for everybody. And that is an important factor. Ooh, that's not good. That's an important factor in what we do, because a lot of people are like, oh man, you guys do comic books and role-playing games? That's white people stuff. And as you guys will see today, there isn't one, well, I'm going to say everyone here, like every single player here today is a person of color. So I'm really, really happy about that today. I'm fixing one other thing before we continue with our game, or before we start with our game. So hang on. Yep. Yeah, I'm doing one thing as we start with our game, because occasionally, how can I put this, in the shortest of terms and easiest of definitions, like I said, oh man, I am so just messed up today, aren't I? In the shortest of terms and easiest of definitions, when we do a lot of these games, a lot of people are like, well, I want to be on your show and I want to play the games and all that stuff, but I don't want to be on camera, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool. Well, guess what? You don't have to be on camera when you're here. One of the things that we do to try and make sure that there's a place at the table for everyone is we do avatars for everyone. Hang on here. That's what I gotta do. Layer, scale. We make avatars for people so that when they just want to be a voice, well, they've got that option. I'm normally far more charismatic than this, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, had some serious technical difficulties today, but such predicaments we forge ahead. So, ooh, I gotta do one more thing here, and then we should be all set. Scale, good. All right, yeah, we'll be ready to go in just a moment. Just a hot moment. And yeah, the 1 week that I've been prepping and telling people to watch, and yeah, all this technical stuff happens, but it's a thing, and such predicaments we forge ahead, because that is what we do. So we are going to export that, open, replace. Cool. Now, we've got one more thing that we have to do here. New folder. Yep, this is the behind the scenes. And for your guys' game today, of course, you're going to be in the fictional, mystical town of Ravenswood, as always. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Now, we've got one other thing to do here. And that is... Doo-doo. Let us see if... No. Boom. Boom. Always, always, always. And green key affects B. Done. Done. And done. So, I've got one other thing I have to do here. And that is... Yep, that's a thing. This is one of our avatars, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that fun? Oh, there we go. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay, look at that. My. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, good. We are here. We are here, but soon you will not be here. Now we have to say hello to our guests for the week. Can everybody hear? Hey, there we go.
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome and blossoms. So, starting with, hey, how you doing, Mr. C? And today on the show we have... You're on. Yeah, everybody say hey to Paul. Yeah, Paul.
Hello,
How's it going?
Paul.
So, why did I pull you up first, you might be asking? Well, it's really, really simple, mein Freund. I pulled you up first because, you... There we go. So, yeah, tell everyone about yourself and your character because you are on screen.
Hello, everyone. I am Paul. I'll be playing the character of Hiktar today, which is a half-orc barbarian. Some of you also may recognize me from the other game that we're doing live streaming with Solar. I am also Alex Martin. So, this is a treat. You guys get to see me on one other show with Solar today.
That's right. Ooh, wait. Ooh, there we go. Hey, all right. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Paul is one of my players on Anomine. And, of course, that show runs once a month and all that jazz. But, also, today, we have another yet special guest, and that is Miss Kim. Say hi to the world, Miss Kim. Yeah, you're up. Can you hear us?
I don't think she can hear us.
Oh, sorry. Her name's not Kim. Her name is Mia. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. Like I said, this is terrible. How you
So,
doing,
like, Miss
Ms.
Kim,
Mia?
is there someone else here that just, like, don't hear?
Yeah, sorry. I'm running the whole studio right now.
It's okay. So, I am playing a full elf.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lisp. Really bad. Named Jillineth. She is a bard and a bit of sarcastic, snarky type of character. So, not a character I usually play, so I figured I might as well just go in for it.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And, of course, we've got our good friend, TJ, who I never can pronounce your last name properly, man. I never can.
That's perfectly fine. Hi, I'm TJ. I did a show with Solar, I think about a couple weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks back, creating a character. First ever real experience, a lot of fun. I am playing a tiefling monk by the name of Eurazes. And I'm really interested. We'll see how this goes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, a fun thing is, as you guys start talking, I'll be pulling up your avatars. So, can you see my face, actually?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, see, you can see my face. I can't see yours. But if you're looking on the stream, yeah, that's essentially what you're going to be seeing. And that's what everyone is going to be seeing when you talk. Isn't that fun? Okay. So yeah, so we've got Ms. Mia, myself, Mr. Paul, Mr. Paul, myself, and Mr. Eurazes. Now we've got one other player that should be coming in today. Unfortunately, he's not in today. He was supposed to be here, and I got his character going and all that stuff. This has been a real challenge. But before we go, I want to thank the few people that are watching, and what I'm going to do right now is one of my least favorite parts of the day, and that is business. So, for those of you guys watching, again, share the link with your friends, share the link with your family. I have to update the Instagram and Facebook real quick. And before we do all that, though, it's business time. Oh, yeah. Business time. And in business time, this is my turn to tell you guys that you can get a hold of us over at backinthedeck@gmail.com. That's BACKINTHEDECK@gmail.com. Of course, you're watching us on YouTube right now, which is new and unusual and interesting because we're normally on Twitch. So, normally catch us at twitch.tv/BID_P. Follow us on Twitter at backinthedeck. That's also at BACKINTHEDECK. Follow us on the Facebook. Now, on our Facebook, we do have the group Deckers on the Book, who's just about to get the link to this particular thing. And of course, follow us on SoundCloud. Now, I learned a really interesting method, which is all of our shows that we do, the live stream and the Patreons and all that stuff, that's a real thing. And, that's kind of the way that we pay the bills here. And that has been a serious boom and all that jazz. But a lot of people are like, but Solar, I don't have any money. And I'm like, I completely understand because I'm broke most of the time myself. So if you guys want to help us out and contribute in personal ways that help us keep the lights on, there are a couple of things that you can do. One, you can head over to our SoundCloud, and our SoundCloud is a real thing, and this is what happens. When you go to SoundCloud and you follow us on SoundCloud, right there on SoundCloud, you can listen to the audio of every single show that we post on the internet, from hour-and-a-half-long shows to 3-hour-long shows to show all the time. You can do that, and if you subscribe to us on SoundCloud, it helps us out because it tells SoundCloud, hey, we should set people up to pay this guy for what he's doing. But even if you don't do that, feel free to download every single one of our tracks so you can listen to us while you drive, or if you're like me when you're in the shower. I don't know when you want to hear this nasally voice, but it is sexy. Oh, so sexy. And you can do that. And of course, there is another thing that I can totally ask of you guys, and that is, if you want to help us out and help us keep the lights on, then head over to our Patreon, where if you become a subscriber, guess what? You get stuff. That's what you do. We put together merch. I've actually been working on the merchandise for all this stuff. Are we doing cell phone covers? No. But I am working on t-shirts and gaming supplies and things like these dice rollers. Oh yeah, and you're going to be seeing this in action today, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the thing. And yeah, so you guys can totally head down. Oh wait, should I say? Yeah, no, that was the thing. So head over to Patreon, and that's helping us get all that stuff up. And if you're like me and you're really kind of broke, that's cool. I mean, if you don't have the money, I'm not going to ask you for the money. If you can't afford some stuff, our tiers start at as low as $1. $1 a month can help us keep the lights on, keep paying for the internet, and help me keep paying the people that help me out on the show. So with that, I am going to remind you to head to all of the sites listed above. Hey, look at that. Woo! Oh, wait, wrong one. Oh, there we are. Hey, yeah, look at all that. And like that guy. I really do. I'm like, hey, look at your man. Look at me. Now back to your man. Now back to me. There we go. I want that. That's a lot better. Now I can see everybody at once. So, so yeah. So, everyone now has the option of, yeah, there we go. So everyone has the option of using an avatar or using your guys' gorgeous faces. I like using your guys' faces, but the avatars, well, they're ready just in case. So, do you guys have any questions? Mia, you gave me your character. Yes.
Yes.
And you, oh my God, I'm loving you. I am loving you. Seriously. Because we almost had a 2-bard party.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
That would have been sweet, but our other player hasn't shown up today. So, I am going to really quickly make the announcement here that boom there and post and hey, going over to there and post. So, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, just getting a few more people to show up. There we go. Oh, no, not that. That's what I'm trying to get. I think I just gave a bunch of people access to the dashboard.
It'll work out fine.
Oh, yeah, totally. We'll just delete that post. There we go. Boom. There. Hey, look at that. Look at that post on there. I'm sorry about the delay, guys. Like I said, I was really trying, but I've been spread really thin this week, and I don't like giving excuses. So I'm going to say that I should have been more prepared, and on the next game, next week, I will be more prepared. I'll get things started earlier, and I won't work so much that week. Go ahead, laugh now. So yeah, so there's that, and open up the new tab, and we're going there, and I never ever do this from the dashboard. This is the link. So, does everyone have dice?
Yeah.
No, I know you do. I'm guessing that you do, and I know you have an app.
Yes, sir.
All right. You know, the next time I'm out in your neck of the woods, which will either be early October or other, because I ain't coming down in August. I'm sorry. That's not happening.
Nice and cool down here.
Not in August.
Where are you, TJ?
I mean, like, the people are cool. It's like
Oh, yeah.
150 degrees down here. That's what I meant.
Oh, I love the people there. So, introduce yourselves and where you're from, to each other at least.
So, Paul, and I'm in Southern California along with Solar over here.
Yep. And,
I guess I'll go then. I'm Maya. I'm also in SoCo, so.
oh, okay. Very cool.
And I'm down in Austin. Ran into Solar a few times, but I'm Taylor, by the way. But you can call me TJ.
All right.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So, now that we got that back and the sound is working and all the things are...
Yeah, it's like the only thing I can really eat when you're cutting. So, yeah.
Dude, I got a liquid breakfast here, coffee.
I feel so left out. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I mean, I was good for like the first like 2 minutes, and I said, "Nah, guys, I'm hungry. I can't have food yet."
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I truly ain't mad at you. So, haha, I was wise enough to memorize my notes. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my last camera set up, so I won't be able to show you guys the maps because I made maps and miniatures and all that stuff, and I was all professional, and I'm all crying now, crying.
When you find time to do that?
Huh?
When you find time to do that?
I didn't sleep a whole lot. And by I didn't sleep a whole lot, I mean I didn't sleep much last night. Um, well, I had to leave the thing in Hollywood at like 10, but I didn't get there until 9, so that was fun. That was super fun. So, all right, guys. All right, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to let everyone out there know we are playing Standard Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. And we are doing this out of the main book, which I'll let one of these guys explain it to you while I go and grab the book.
5th edition D&D main book is basically the player's handbook that any starting person needs to create a character. It will give you step-by-step procedures on how to generate all the characters that we are playing today. Simple rules, equipment, and basic guidelines for your character, i.e. your race, class you want to play, what type of alignment you want your character to be as well. And there's the book that Solar's holding up.
That's right. This is the main player's handbook. You can find this on Amazon or at any game store. If you have a brick and mortar role-playing game store in your area, you can pick this up. It retails for $50, and I know that's hard. I know that's hard on the front end, but once you get this is good for 20 to 30 years. I am not exaggerating. I still, and Paul can back this up, I actually still run games from 2nd edition D&D that came out in 1974. So actually 2nd edition came out in like 78, but still. So a lot of you guys are younger than some of the role-playing books that I use. So once you buy it one time, you're pretty much good for the rest of your life, and maybe it'll be a family heirloom, maybe it'll fall apart in my hands. We'll see how much it uses. But, so everything you need to play the game is in this book, and there are currently about 30 books for 5th edition, but we're only using this one. That's all. This is the only purchase you got to make. And you can pick it up, again, at your brick and mortar game stores. So if you're in Austin, like Taylor, give a wave. Aha, yeah, Austin like Taylor. You can head over to Austin Books and Comics, or a whole bunch of other stuff that we put on the Back in the Deck website under stores that are friendly. If you're here in Southern California, you can head down to the Dice House in Fullerton, the Emerald Palace in Burbank, the War House in Long Beach, the
Guild House.
Yeah, the Guild House in Burbank, and about...
No, Bellflower.
Yeah, Bellflower. Bellflower, not Burbank. And there's stuff all over the place. So, and of course, since this is the 21st century, where Tarzan lives, Amazon. So yeah. All right. So, you guys ready to get started? I know you are, because you've been waiting for a half hour. And by a half hour, I mean almost an hour. Again, I apologize. So, you guys are in the town of Ravenswood. And within this town... Ooh, yep. Alright, 11:18, we're getting started. Within this town, it's a small little hamlet. It really is. You know, it's a tiny, tiny town, and it's got good stuff all over the place within it. The people here are friendly, and... There we are. The people here are friendly. It's a very small town, as I've said. And within the town, you have your standard stuff. A blacksmith, an inn, there's a mayor, you know. And that's all really, really good stuff. And you guys have happened to show up at the time of the spring festival. Winter has finally cracked. So they're dancing around the maypole. They're like, I did look night day, shy, I did look night day, ding 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 ding. And a whole bunch of people are like, they're dancing and they're drinking mead and they're drinking ale. And you guys have just come out of the surrounding forest to find this town. Now this is interesting because it's not listed on a map. So you guys just kind of happened about it after hearing bunches and bunches of chittering in the trees. Chitter. So, as you approach the gate, there are two guards sitting at the gate, like, hey, sitting at the gate. Yeah. Been drinking a lot today, have we? Yeah, of course we've been drinking a lot, one says. Yeah, a whole bunch of drinking a lot. Oh, we've got people coming into town again. Probably, it's that time. Yeah. And, I'm gonna say that you guys aren't exactly a party, but you've been walking through. You guys came out of the forest at 3 separate parts, and you're kind of all getting to the gate. So it's like forming a line. So quick joke then: an elf, an orc, and a tiefling walk into a bar.
I grumble at the guard.
Oh no! One of them looks at the other and says, "This is a joke, right?" Pass me the flask. Happy spring, everyone.
Well, it doesn't look like they're really attending whatever gate they're supposed to, so I'm just gonna walk in.
I choose to walk past.
And as you try and walk in, you get just to where he is, and there is a halberd in front of you that didn't seem to be there before. Like, I'm just gonna walk in because this guy's like one of the dudes outside of Windsor Castle, and hey, what's this?
I will not draw my weapon yet, but look at the guard going, what's going on? With an angry face.
Hey, I just wanted to be part of the party. It looks fun.
Oh, well, it's Spring Festival. Do you mean harm or help to the town of Ravenswood?
I'm just passing through. I need a place
That
to
doesn't
sleep.
answer the question, mate. Help or harm?
I mean, no harm. I just want to have fun.
Neither. I mean booze.
Well, the lady may pass, for she means no harm. But the two of you, passing through, this is a small enough town to where you can walk around. Why would you pass through Ravenswood? Do you mean it harm?
No, I need a place to sleep and food.
Oh!
No harm.
So you're here to look at the town. Fair enough. You may pass. And then the guards turn a slow head at the tiefling. One of them raises an eyebrow and kind of leans in. Tiefling, eh? Though all are welcome in Ravenswood, I need you to take this. And he hands you a parchment.
I'll read the parchment. What does it say?
The letter I.
Just I?
Just I.
Then I'll definitely have to ask, what does this mean?
That I there belongs to me. Now it's on you. keep it on you. It's there.
Fair enough.
Do you mean harm to the town?
No harm. Simply want to drink.
And when you drink, do you become one of those chaotic folks that are rather stupid? Or one of those homeless people who like committing murders?
More like the sort of sir who sings on the same level of the bards.
Oh, well, fair enough. We like musicians. Come on in then. And so you enter the town. And in the town, it reminds you of what Waterdeep was like 150 years ago. It's rural, but it's clean. And the blacksmith is blacksmithing. Tink, 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 tink. And there are people dancing around the maypole. Like, think like Bilbo Baggins' birthday party in the beginning of The Lord of the Rings. It's like, yeah, no, look at that, look at all that stuff. That's some good stuff, you know. People come up, kids come up to the half-orc, and one of them have their eyes like really big, like, oh, I knew giants were real.
Grump kid and head towards the bar and
All right. That is a very good call. So, you're gonna head over to me hitting myself in the head with a book. So says Saul the Wizard. Oh, okay, yeah, there you went. So, Yep. Sorry, pulling out my notes here. There we go. There we are. So yeah, you start heading over to the Murky Tavern. The Murky Ale Tavern. And of course, as you guys are walking through the town, again, people are like celebrating, stuff is good. There's like a booth set up outside the Murky Tavern where they're pouring ale from a barrel. And of course, within the town center, as I said, if you guys take a look at the, you guys are literally coming around here. You're at 6 there. Yeah, around there, right in the market square. Pushing through the market square. That's what you're doing.
okay.
And so, sure enough, people are just having a blast at this festival. It seems like you guys have come in at exactly the right time. And an old man is smoking a pipe, and he is dressed in gray robes, sitting up on he's just sitting on a hay bale, looking at everything and just smoking a pipe and enjoying life.
Nod at the old man and go past him.
Hello there. Welcome to Ravenswood. Some used to call it River's End.
And how long ago was that?
Oh, well, they did that when I was just a boy, so we can say, about 70 years ago. It was fascinating. It was a totally different town. We were a fishing town back then. And then we came to the Covenant. At least that's the way my grandfather tells it.
So, it's the only bar in town?
Why, the Murky Ale is the only tavern we need. How many different places do you need to get staggering drunk and not in a fight?
Oh, in a fight? Several of those. That doesn't look like to be here.
Okay. So what are the other two of you guys doing?
Well, I find the bar. Seems like a party, so I pull out my lyre and just start playing.
Hey, you pull out your what? Oh, your lyre.
Mhm.
Lyre. All right. Okay. Sorry. I'm like, oh, did you just say you're pulling out fire? Oh no, no, not so soon.
Oh yeah, totally pulling out a fire.
Yeah, not so soon. I'm like, great. I've got murder hobos on my hands. All right. So
That'd be cool if you could play fire as an instrument, though. I don't know how that would work.
take a look at my Facebook photos. Anyway, so as you guys are heading, so you guys head up to the Murky Ale, and of course, there's a young man just outside. Yeah, there was a young man outside, like working a table, and he is rather worn at this point. You can see that like this festival is really busy, and this is kind of one of the days that would kill him. You know. Also, one of the types of days that make you happy that you became an adventurer and not a waiter. Hi. Welcome to the Murky Tavern. I'm very tired today. Is there any particular thing that we can get for you? Anything? Wait, are you guys like a band?
I look at the other two.
And
No.
go ahead.
Just stop, bro.
Go ahead and describe yourselves to each other.
About 6'5", pale brown skin, brown eyes, long black hair in a braid. You see a bone necklace. One of it looks like the centerpiece. Looks like to have a talon from a giant bird.
Okay.
You see a big ass sword on his back and 2 daggers on his hip, along with the pack that he's carrying.
Wow. This guy is here for business time.
All right. For my character, she is 5'4", 110 pounds soaking wet. She has like this light
With or
brown
without a
skin
brick in her pocket.
with the brick.
All right.
She has this like brown skin with black hair. She doesn't really have much of weapons other than a long sword. And doesn't look like she can be any older than like 20, but she's way older.
Okay. Elves. Okay. And Taylor?
6 foot, shorter hair. Lighter on the clothes, no weapons, just gloves. Definitely has a little bit of facial hair, but not enough to where you'd consider it anything great.
Ah, all right.
Woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, so looking a little scruffy, but still maintains a stern posture for the most part.
All right. Yeah. So, I'm guessing musician. He looks over at the orc. You've definitely got to be a drummer. You've got like a singer look about you, but like one of those rough singers. You know, not because you're a tiefling. I've got lots of friends that are tieflings. Just, you know, you would look good in the front of a band.
Get some alcohol in me, and I promise I'll sing.
All right, so he's like pouring ale out of stuff, and then he asks, you know, is there anything I can get for you, or if you're here for food, you have to go in and grab a table. Yeah, or you can wait another hour maybe, or two hours, and that would be when they start bringing out the suckling horse. Suckling horse is pretty good.
I give him a weird look and go into the building.
Yeah, definitely a drummer. And for you, and for the two of you.
Follow suit.
Okay. Well, when you get inside to the Murky Ale, it is your standard fare. Okay. Inside you have your you've totally got your big big hall, lots of tables, but they're all little tables. There is most definitely a stage where bards play a lot. You can see like you can see how the tables are arranged to make it so that anyone can be there. And of course, there is a healthily built woman. We're not talking like she's not athletic, but she doesn't quite have that mom build. Like think Brienne of Tarth, you know. Think Gwendolyn Pierce, and she's making sure that the bottles are stocked, and you can hear her speaking in a very curt manner to somebody in back where you can hear sizzling coming from. Oh, get to it! I said get to... No, you've got too much wood in the fire. I don't want you burning the bread. Oh, hello. Well, I'm guessing you're in here for food because I've got little Cedric outside doing the ales and the washers. So, what am I doing for you? Yeah, well...
Ale and whatever fresh meat you have, besides horse.
Well, that's fair enough. We've got fish, chicken, beef, pork. Matter of fact, if the guy won't burn the damn thing, we've got a good set of chops coming out.
Chops be fine.
Alright, well, you know we charge by the plate size. You're half orc. That's probably going to be about 2 silver for you. I'm guessing what, 5, 10 chops?
I throw down 3 silver.
Alright, well, fair enough. Man of little words. Alright, and the rest of you? What are the rest of you getting?
Black mead, loaf of bread.
Well, you're a simple one, aren't you? Bread, water. Let me guess, you probably need a nice corner to say Omen. And for you, darling, unfortunately it's festival time, so you can't pay for your food with a song.
Oh. That just takes all the fun out of it then.
I'm sure you noticed the jugglers and the fire people and the 15 musicians outside.
Fair enough.
So is there anything that you need?
I just go for bread. And just like the heaviest meat that I can get.
Alright. So I'll be back. 5 pork chops, 2 loaves of bread, and and 5 flagons of dwarvish black. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, she goes into the back, and you guys are sitting down to your dinner, and it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, doing the whole thing. And as she comes out with something, you guys hear a rumble, a serious rumble, like thunder and lightning, and people outside are screaming, just like, oh my god, like the dude from Troll 2. I mean, he's just like, there are people outside screaming, people are running, and they're starting to make their way into the tavern.
I grab a tanker, grab a chop, slowly drink a tanker, grab a big...
The food hasn't gotten there yet.
Oh, food, okay. I was gonna do the slow rollout with food in one hand and drink in another hand.
All right, I'll allow you to do that with your rations. So yeah, you're just walking out with your rations, chewing on a piece of hardtack. You've got your water skin filled with, I don't know, probably the blood of some sort of deer, and yeah, and people are freaking. And what about the other two of you?
I sigh and walk out. They always panic, always with the panicking. They never just learn to calm down.
Okay, and
Slowly rise.
hmm?
A slowly rise, last one to leave, kind of peek out.
Okay. Now, I want you all to make a perception roll.
Okay.
I love perception check. Let's see. Okay.
Here we go.
Rousey, your passive perception is 12.
Well, I rolled a 20 plus 5.
Okay. Your wisdom bonus, Rousey, is plus
Okay.
2.
So,
So
I rolled
2 plus a d20, Taylor.
2 plus a d20?
Yeah.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20? Or you rolled an... Oh my god, okay. And, Maya?
I got 19 total.
19 total. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys see people running like crazy. All right. And I mean like serious. They're running around. And unfortunately, it's like the end of a late 2000s superhero movie, because there looks to be a giant ring of something in the sky, literally focusing around the maypole. It's like black and purple, and people are being sucked into it, like literally pulled off of the ground and sucked into it. And with your guys' super high freaking perception rolls, you guys notice a grinning man in a purple cloak, just kind of observing everything in a yes kind of way.
How far? Estimate how far he is.
Hmm?
How
Oh.
far? About how?
This guy is like 110 feet away, and
Oh,
yeah, and
still range.
as he's looking, and he is like, yes. Charlotte pushes past you, and this woman is holding an axe and a shield. She pushes past both of you, all you guys, to go outside, and she's like, "Ooh, gonna have to get a rain check on your meal. Something's coming up." And she runs out, and she's like looking amongst the crowd, and seriously, a couple of people get picked up. So she grabs one of them in one arm and gets sucked into the sky with them.
I go over and try to grab her and pull those two down.
Okay. Are you gonna dash?
Yes, I move 40.
Okay. All right. And make a dex check.
Athletics or dex?
Huh?
Athletics or dex?
If you have athletics, go ahead and roll athletics.
I have athletics. Total is 15.
So you dash over to her, and you make a diving thing, and right as you go, you can almost feel the camera in slow motion. Like, you've got the hand going, and it's like, nah, and she's just pulled way up. Because when the people are pulled into the sky, it starts as a little bit of a slow motion, and then once they get about 6 inches off the ground, then it's like teleportation, just like whoosh, kind of, and you hit the ground, yeah, you're good on that. So, TJ, what are you doing? You're seeing the people get sucked into the sky. Not quite like a Nicolas Cage Christian movie, but not far off.
continue observing.
Okay. And Mia?
I avoid the circle of suction.
You avoid the circle of suction?
Whatever area people are getting sucked into, I avoid it and watch, but I also keep my eye on that guy in the purple cloak.
Okay.
Is there a certain radius where people are being sucked up?
Oh, the entirety of the town square.
Okay.
Like, the sky is black. Like, literally think like the end of Suicide Squad or Man of Steel or pretty much any movie that came out between 2002 and 2009 with the garbage cloud in the sky.
Oh yeah, I know those movies.
Yeah. So, another dude is, again, you guys nailed that perception roll. So, you notice, like, the blacksmith comes out holding a sword that's pretty much as big as the half-ogres. And, he pulls a bandana type thing over his face, and then he looks up, he starts to feel a little bit of a pull, and then he just jumps. And the dude in the purple phases away into the crowd, and he's gone.
And the portal?
The portal closes. I want you all to make dodge rolls.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. You can use your athletics or your dex.
Or acrobatics if you have that also.
This is to avoid detritus that's about to start raining down from the sky.
21 total.
I rolled a 12. That's my roll there.
Should add your dex bonus to it.
That's all together.
Oh.
I rolled low today. All right.
Yeah.
Good start.
Solar.
Yeah.
So I have acrobatics,
Okay.
right? 12 dexterity. What is that roll?
Huh? 12?
Well,
I said what
12 dex uses
So what would I-
+1 bonus.
+1. The little +1 underneath your 12. So that
Okay, so
plus a
got it.
d20.
plus whatever I get. Roll a d20, correct?
Yeah, roll
Yes.
a d20, add that bonus.
Whew! 19.
19. All right.
Plus
So,
bonus.
Before the bonus.
all right. So, the orc, or the half-orc, puts his sword over his head, looks around, and just starts trudging back into the bar. The bard, on the other hand, is running. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry, Gel. Should I call you Jellin or Neth?
I don't like Neth. I'll take Gel.
Okay. All right, Gel. You're gonna take 4 points of bashing damage.
Oh,
It's just bashing. You're good. But as you get hit with the rock, you see the tiefling dude. Like, this dude is crazy. He's like doing all these backflips, and like one piece of detritus falls down, like a really big one, almost the size of an anvil, and the dude like springs off of that and starts doing that running across stuff in the sky. Lands right in front of the bar and walks in.
all right then. Okay.
So, you guys are now back in the bar.
I look for the old man with the pipe. Do I find him somewhere?
You're definitely gonna make a perception check at disadvantage.
Ooh.
For those of you guys that want to know what disadvantage means, it's very simple. You roll 2 d20s. Well, for advantage or disadvantage, you roll the dice twice. For disadvantage, you take the lower number of the 2. Again, you're looking for one dude with a pipe during essentially a riot.
9 total.
9 total. Yeah, you can't quite make them out. Again, there's a bunch of people out there. Um, yeah. So, Jellin, what are you doing?
I'm looking around to see who all just is there. It seems like some people were prepared, some weren't, and just take a full stock of what's happening.
All right. Um, the people that you see are the major townsfolk, mainly the kids bailed into the mayor's office because it seems to be the only building other than the temple that's made from stone. Everything else is made from like various wood and all that stuff. So, Razzie, what are you doing? Now that you've shown everybody that,
Your
you can go
parkour.
Super Saiyan, or you can do parkour on things in the sky.
So I'm opening the bar, correct?
Yeah.
In the bar.
Isn't that where you went?
Yes, sir. I will also look for the old man.
All right. Make a perception check, also at disadvantage.
Oh, jeez.
You
Gotcha.
looking for him in the bar or outside?
I guess I'd be looking for him. I guess I'd have to leave the bar to find him.
Yeah.
But yes, I'd be looking for him outside.
Outside. Okay. Make a perception check at disadvantage.
First one's an 18. Second one's a 16. So 16
Plus your
plus,
wisdom bonus.
which is plus.
Yep. So that's
So I'm at
18.
18. So that.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, you notice that the old man was one of the people that was heading into the bar at first. So he is actually sitting on one of the benches that are against the wall. You know those kinds of booths?
Yep. Know them all too well.
Uh-huh. Ah.
So I'll continue.
Oh, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good at all. Nope, nope, nope. The Covenant was meant to protect us from things like that, so this is bad. Especially, oh, by the gods. Cedric, Young, I'd like a loaf of bread, please. You got it. Sure. Is everyone okay? So, as everything is coming down, he's passing out bread. He actually comes up, gives you guys bread and ale because it's better than water. And the old man with the pipe actually comes up. Ah, I saw you guys outside. Interesting that, something like this happens when a tiefling comes into town. It's probably nothing. But, you may want to go and see Mayor Flavian, good Mayor Woodleaf. Beware of his younger brother, though. His younger brother, rather racist against, tieflings, but he's a good fellow, really good person. But chances are we're going to have to get to the bottom of this, and there might be some coin in it for you. I would do it myself, but I'm old, my bones ache, and I stopped doing things like that a long time ago.
So, the mayor, huh? Sure. I'll have one thing. What the heck is the Covenant? You seem to know something about it.
Oh, many, many years ago, when this place was still under the old name. Well, the name change came to Ravenswood after we made the fantastic covenant that we made with the Drow and the spiders. I'm sure you heard the chittering in the trees. So the underground darklings, with their magics, keep this place hidden and protected from things like adventures.
Undercommon. Hey, I speak Undercommon. Would I understand what they were saying?
No.
Okay.
Because, there were no drow in the forests. What you were hearing were the movements of hundreds and hundreds of spiders throughout the trees.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
And, Taylor, I'd like you to know that the spiders here are at least the size of wolves.
Well, I live for a good adventure.
So yeah, it's just on the other side of town. I'm sure you'll be able to find it when something like this happens. There's always a reason to go see the mayor. His name is Favian Woodleaf.
Tell me, old man, has anything like this happened before?
Oh, not for a long time. This place is normally peaceful. We had a problem with people disappearing in the woods, but that's not our department there. And of course, there was the lightning that happened about 6 months ago that struck the tree on the far west side of town. Few people went in to check it out, but nothing that would actually affect the citizens. So, are you guys?
Take a deep.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
Take a
go
deep
ahead.
swig of air. Take a bite of the bread, and walk out.
Okay. And the rest of you guys?
I'll go see the mayor. There's no like harm in getting some extra coin.
Okay. And Hitter?
I'll head towards the mayor. I'll walk towards the mayor's building.
Okay. As you guys exit the bar, are any of you guys gonna try and pay for your stuff?
I already threw down 5 silver.
Good point.
You know what? After all that commotion, I actually wasn't even thinking about it. But like, if someone stops me, I'll pay.
Okay. And Taylor?
My payment was the show that I put on earlier. With all that dancing in the air, made me quite tired. That's the expectable.
Fair enough. Alright. So as you guys head outside, you see a freaky sight. You see two drow, or drow, okay, or elves with black skin and white hair, walking down the street, and they're flanking a drider that is carrying a scepter and a scroll, and behind them are 5 spiders, and they are marching straight toward the mayor's office.
I try to listen in and see if they say anything.
Oh, they are saying nothing. They are walking with a singular purpose. You know, like those times when you get out your car and you're going to work and you know you're about to go into a fight.
Okay.
It's a mildly horrifying sight, but that's a mildly horrifying sight. Like,
Okay. Taylor, can we get a little more light on you?
Uh,
Not that much.
yeah, let me see what I can do.
I don't want this. I don't want. Oh yeah, well, that was good. But I don't want this episode directed by J.J. Abrams. Oh, that's good.
Sorry, my apartment stays a little dark because I don't turn on the light since it's a beautiful day outside. But that a little better.
Yeah, and you know, lights cost money. That's the old man in me talking. All right, so, you guys follow behind the procession, and when you guys walk in, there's a guard at the mayor's office um, well, when you guys get to the steps of the mayor's office, there's a crowd. But as the Drider, for those of you guys at home that don't know, a Drider is half dark elf. So think, you know, an elf.
Regular elf with dark skin.
Yeah, a wood elf with dark black skin and white hair. On the top, and from the waist down, giant spider. Like it's a spider centaur, and again, these spiders that are following behind are the size of essentially direwolf size. So the top of their thorax is about 4 feet high, and their legs go out about 7 to 8 feet. So they're like a 7 to 8, like a 14-foot circle of spider legs walking it down, and there's like 20 of them. I mean, it is terrifying. And as the procession gets there, the crowd goes silent and they part. And the guy at the door, oh, excuse me. Oh, okay, look, ladies and gentlemen, the mayor is here. He is willing to hear your concerns. And chitter, clink, 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 clink. Make way, ladies and gentlemen. And sure enough, they make way. They go in, and the spiders are just, the spiders and the drow and the Drider walks right through the door.
I'll try to follow suit behind them.
Okay, I want you to make a charisma check.
I'll make an intimidation check.
Okay, intimidation works. And the other two of you?
Let's see. I'm good to see.
So you can go persuasion, performance,
yeah.
intimidation.
Right now, I'm leaning towards persuasion because that's going to be my best bet.
15.
So
Okay.
let me go to my little roller thingy.
Okay. And Taylor?
I guess.
Oh yeah.
What would be the best play for me?
I rolled a total of 23 for persuasion for them to let me in.
Okay. Taylor?
I'd charm my way in, so I'd use charisma.
Okay. Just make a d20 roll, add your charisma bonus, which is a +1.
I'm feeling quite lucky today, so we got nothing yet.
Oh.
Never mind.
Also,
Oh gosh.
hang on, I didn't tell you what other proficiencies we put down for you. You've got intimidation, and you've got persuasion, and religion, and stealth.
So if you got persuasion, he gets the proficiency bonus with that.
Yeah,
then.
that's right. So your roll plus 4.
It'd be 9 total.
Mmm.
That was the worst roll ever.
Okay. So, the orc looks at the guy like, I'm going in. And he goes in. And of course, what do you do, Jellin?
You should probably just let me in there. I think this is going to be pretty important.
Oh, you must be the document keeper, he says. When you tell the tale of this song, make sure to paint me in a good light. And where do you think you're going?
I'm with them.
Is this guy with you?
I look at it. I look at the guy menacing, and like, oh well, let him in. He's with us. Look, kind of look.
Make another intimidation check.
Nope, not so good. 8.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen him before today.
I'm sorry, sir. You're gonna have to wait outside. And
Hey, you tried.
so,
Fair enough.
so inside, you guys are going to the Great Hall. Now outside, Okay. Outside, you were seeing people, like, first they were freaking out, now they're scared, now they're kind of waiting with bated breath. What are you gonna do while you're waiting outside?
TJ, that's oh, sorry.
You think about that, I'll get to the other two. Now, you guys, when you are, just raise up a finger when you're ready to let me know what your idea is. You guys go inside, and sure enough, you're pointed to the room, the council room, where the mayor is pacing around the desk, or pacing back and forth. And it's a 32-ish human dude. And he's got a short brown mohawk, and he's got these piercing gray eyes. And a very long mustache. And he's just walking back and forth. Well, it was only a matter of time before everyone got here. So before anything is said, of course it wasn't us. Why would we do that to our own town? And the Drider pulls out a scroll, looks, and says nothing. And the big spider goes into the front. Chitter, 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 chitter. According to the laws, this kind of magic is not within our purview. Chitter, chitter, chitter. And the drow, or the Drider, looks over and says, there has been a fear mounting underneath the Underdark. As you know, there has been a rise in the activity of cults. Many cults have been rising. Is that the word? Proliferating. I apologize. Of course, this was not our magic. Many of our guards and artisans were pulled from the underground and cast into we know not where. So, what shall be done? We are willing to give our assistance, but we are not willing to spare any more of our own. We are not made for combat with magicians. And as you know, because of our covenant, there have not been any warriors, or adventurers, or fighters that have been active through here, at least as residents, for over 70 years. I suppose we will have to hire someone. And he looks up and he notices the half-orc. I suppose you see the opportunity.
Oh, I was gonna try to do something first. I was gonna try to stealth in the room.
You can give it a shot, but you are at disadvantage. The office is pretty well open.
Yeah. Nope. Okay, yeah, he spots me.
Yeah. Alright, so I assume this is why you're here. You have the look of an opportunist.
I came here because the old man in the gray told me to talk, that I should come here and talk to you about what was going on and to get questions answered.
Of course. Of course, that. Ugh. Brr.
Sounds
Did
like
he
a
at least have
troublesome old
both of
man.
his eyes in this time?
I didn't know. I wasn't facing him. He was talking to to the tiefling that's outside.
Mm-hmm. A tiefling's in town. I really hope he didn't come in the north gate. My brother can be a little bit jarring.
We came in through the... Which gate did we come in through?
Um, the southwestern gate.
We came through the south gate.
And as he says that, his assistant whispers, he's on the south gate, of course. Probably drunk. If there's a tiefling outside, please have him brought to us. And cut scene. So, Taylor, outside, what are you doing?
Been talking to the townsfolk,
Okay.
trying to gather information.
There are lots of different
We can't
townsfolk. Okay, there are lots of different
Let's go.
townsfolk that are around. You can see. Let's see. The priest has actually come out. The guard that gave you that crap in the beginning, he's walking around town and he's like, and the rat catcher is there with his bucket.
I don't fare too well with the guard, so I'm going to talk to the rat catcher.
Well, that happened. You know they're going to try and pin this on you, right?
I'm well aware. That's why I didn't want to get my name too out there, but you seem like a man who knows all sides of this town. Down to give me some information.
Just the dark ones. Just the dark ones. Yeah.
Well, I think the dark ones are what I need.
All right. Ask your question.
Firstly, what's got everybody so scared and on toes?
I don't exactly know where you come from, but here in this little town, giant portals to God's nowhere don't exactly open up every spring. It's more of an autumn thing. That's a joke, son. You should laugh. But if you're not, well, just imagine you're sitting around your cottage, or even better, you're at a party of some kind. And all of a sudden, the sky turns black and a crack opens up in it, and people start getting pulled into it. I mean, geez. If you're not a little freaked out by that, you must be like, what are you, a monk?
You could say that. Spiders, dark elves, information.
What's there to know? The revisioners of the town cut a deal. Deal's been cut, and that's the way it goes. Something like this happens, they're gonna try and pin it on someone, or at least that procession that was coming down was probably the trial of not me.
Give me more information on your mayor.
Oh, Fabian. Good guy. Really smart, though. Really smart. Has his way of just sizing people up by looking at them. Guess that's why he runs the town so well. Not always nice, but kind. He's a good man. Good man.
And his brother
Oh,
would have heard has a disdain for individuals of the tiefling sort.
Carrick. Yeah, big clown. Doesn't realize he's a jerk. But he's kind of our jerk, you know what I mean? There's not really very many tieflings that come through town, but when they do, his brother tends to slap him on the back of the neck. A lot. Don't know how Fabian feels about tieflings. But he doesn't let his brother be a jerk, so that's something. And I wouldn't know.
Well, out of the townsfolk, you seem like the most genuine one. I'll touch base.
There's not a whole lot of room for BS when you pick up vermin and detritus. I think the only straighter shooter than me is the old man who deals with the refuge.
Where would he
He's got to
be?
say what he means really quickly, because not many folks can stand the smell. Rich man, though. Really rich man.
Information is good. Your time is much appreciated.
Yeah. I'll remember that if you see me over at the tavern. We'll see how much your appreciation counts for at that point.
I don't spend a lot of money, but for you, mead runs deep.
And as you're talking to the rat catcher, a little kind of mousy dude in decent, like, middle-class clothing. He comes up and he's like, You must be the guy. The mayor wants to see you. Yeah. Jeez, there's a lot of stairs in there. There's a whole lot
I'll
of
follow.
stairs. Okay. And as you get back, the mayor just looks at the three of you. Yep. I take a look at you, the three of you, and you know what I see? I
What?
see people that might actually be able to be useful. So, here's the deal. You guys came into town all at once, together, with a tiefling. And then a portal opened up and took a lot of people elsewhere. And as you look around the room, you can see the spiders are on one side of the room, the Drider and the Dark Elves are on a different side of the room, and he is actually just sitting at his desk now. So, you're in a bit of a predicament. I'm sure that you had nothing to do with this. But will the citizens of my town? Now, you guys have an offer. You can find out what happened, and I can pay you guys about 200 gold each out of the city's coffers. And you guys save the town, save the people if you can, make off with a lot of money. Or you can say no and let people believe that the three new magic slinging adventurers that came through, one of them being a half-orc and another being a tiefling, may have brought trouble in with them from places like Waterdeep or the Underdark or even Krynn. You can decide whenever.
It's not every day a portal opens up over a town. I kind of want to know why.
200 gold and room and board.
300. And I've just got word that our blacksmith and Charlotte. Oh, jeez. If you can find the tavern owner and the blacksmith, I'll throw in an extra 200 for each of them. They're very important to the town.
Just so we're clear, Mayor, I'm no one's tool. But for cash, the only thing that makes me talk.
I am
So
no
I'll do
man's
it.
tool. You have to pay me a lot of money, and then I'll sell out.
Then I'll sell out.
Gotta respect it.
Orc.
Very well. So what areas are we not allowed to go into?
Upon the asking of that question, the one of the dark elf guards steps forwards along with one of the smaller spiders. Steps forth. With the asking of that question, we of the underneath grant our passage. And we of the dark forest grant our passage. We also give as assistance. Another spider makes its way toward Jelenith. And it comes towards you. It raises, and in two of its center legs, it gives a rod.
Okay, I accept the rod. I'll take it.
To bind the foes. Old expected returned. And the second drow guard walks up to the tiefling, and it looks you up and down and up and down, and then it reaches into its armor and it gives you 2 gauntlets, a left and a right gauntlet.
I'm not paying for those.
A touch of pain in darkness. And, of course, and the mayor, well, I guess that leaves you to me. Unfortunately, I don't have any fun little tools to give you. But go and see the priest. Yes. Go and see Keenseeker. So, with that, we're done. Don't let me keep you.
I guess I'll head over to the priest.
Okay. Are you guys going with him?
I'll tag along.
I'm actually going to ask exactly what the rod is. It'd be good to know.
And the spider gestures toward the mayor, and the mayor comes over. Let me take a look at that thing.
Okay.
Oh, this thing. That's cute. Watch. Cedric. Again, sir. Yes. Just stand there. Okay. And of course, he looks at the rod, and he slaps the back of the rod, and a web shoots out, binds Cedric, and he falls to the ground. There you go.
That's cool. My character visibly laughs. That laughs in character.
Try not to hit it against the wall, the mayor says. Bad things happen if you hit it against the wall.
Duly noted.
Okay. And did Taylor say he was tagging along? Yeah. So you're heading over to you're gonna head over to the priest, and as you're heading over to the priest, or you guys head over to the priest, there he is, and he's sitting there, and one of the dudes, one of the dudes that obviously works at the mayor's office, um, walks out huffing really hard, like covered in sweat. And the mayor meets you, and the priest meets you outside. He's a 53-year-old dude with brown skin, like very Mediterranean, and he's 5'7", and just regular build. Hi, how you doing?
I look down on the priest.
So, you're the half-orc, huh? Well,
Mayor told me to come see you.
yeah, I just got word. Let me guess, they were playing the mine is bigger card inside whatever meeting was happening there. Um, and I'm wondering, he looks over at the tiefling, what they give you.
TJ, are you responding to the priest?
He's doing a thing. Yeah.
Huh.
He'll answer. He'll
Oh no,
answer.
sorry, it like disappeared for a second. Gauntlets
Oh.
that I have no idea what they're used for, but they look pretty.
Yeah. Dark elves? Of course. Of course. God, I haven't seen those things for a long time. A long time.
Long time means explain them, please.
Oh, yeah, forgot. You're probably like 80 or something. Can I take a look at them?
Go ahead.
Oh, look at that. These things hit really, really hard. Really hard. But only when you're covered in darkness. So, if you punch someone from the shadows, if it's just a regular old person, you might punch clear through them.
That's all I need to know. Happily take those back.
But you are fascinating because I really don't have anything to give you that we can spare, except, according to the guy that just left, you've all been paid to find out the problem. Yes? Yes. Okay. Well, that's easy. You. I can send someone to help you. Yeah. You're in! And from the back is a 5'3", 2.5 foot wide dwarf in armor, carrying a hammer on his back. So that's them then. Fine. Fine, if I must. And he looks up. Yarn Halfhammer. So,
Alright.
I'm recommending that we check out the cultists over in the north.
Sure. Why not? Lead the way.
All right. And our party has been assembled. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. Just so, just so that we can go to the bathroom, get something to drink real quick. But we'll be right back with weekly one-shots.
So did they straight just give us a bag of gold before we left? Or I thought it was like half done, half up front, half when we finish.
Oh, no, you get paid when you're done.
Okay.
Hang on. Oh, wait. We are going to... I'll make the call in just a sec.
Alright.
Hey guys. Anybody talking? Yeah, I'm here. Okay. Cool, cool. So the party has just been put together. It's going slower pace than I'd hoped, but yeah. And of course, TJ's camera's off. So, so's Mia's. Fifth level barbarian can hit twice in a turn. I think a monk can hit 3 times in a turn. That's what I'm checking real quick. Oh, yeah. Empowered strikes. Monastic. I don't have that yet. Stunning strike, that's right. Oh, no, twice. Okay. Good. Thank God. Oh, and with your martial arts, well, you need to check out page 79 of your PDF to see what you can do in combat. Because it's stupid. Yeah, just stupid. Alright, so. Boom. Okay. And I'm hanging up and calling back on the thing. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we make a note at the 2-hour mark. Hi everybody. So, what I'm doing is thanking you guys for again showing up. Not a whole yeah, I know. It is a tall dwarf. But yeah, so yeah, what we're doing now, submit. That's fine. Call ended. Now we're going to go here. So yeah, So yeah, I'm hoping that you guys are having fun watching the game, and that a lot of you guys are actually seeing that playing the game is actually pretty easy. We are actually about to go into the final segment, or the final part. Will these guys successfully, there we go. Will these guys successfully manage to live through the adventure? Well, we'll see. Like I said, I do like doing brutal games, and I want people to know on this episode there is no such thing as script immunity, because, well, I like doing stuff like that. So, boom.
So I lost you on my video feed on the...
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not there anymore. Oh, that's why.
Nah, there you are.
Hi. Okay. But yeah, we just had to have a quick bathroom break and quick announcements, so let your people know that we're on and things are about to get real fun. Hopefully we're being watched by the great and powerful and a few other people out there, so let's get back to this. Okay, so we doing good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, cool. So, as you guys leave the temple, Yorick decides to take you out the other gate. I don't want to deal with the jerk at the gate today, especially not given everything that's happened. Guy's on my last nerve. Well, into the woods. And of course, he starts walking you guys into the woods. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
So, what exactly can you two do?
I can sing Lovely Tune.
I can balance a nice jug of mead on top of my head.
That's not a terrible skill to have. Especially if you can juggle. Okay, I want you guys to, yeah, so you guys have managed to leave the town, and you are into the woods. Alright, I want you guys to make a perception check.
Alright.
14.
Perception.
Alright.
I got
Yes, 7.
17.
Okay. That works. So, I'm just checking your guys' sheets real quick because. Alright. Of course. Alright. So, you hear a little bit of a bustling from the woods. It's not. It's nothing bad. Nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. And from behind you, you hear, well, look at this now. In Orcish.
I turn around and see what's behind us.
Yep. And it's a big orc. Well, we have a half-breed running around with her girlfriends. And the other two come out of the woods. Well, I guess it's time to take ourselves a little bit of booty. And the third one looks over. Maybe we should just take their gold. And, roll initiative.
Alright.
$20 total.
Right.
Oh, 8, 9, 10. 13 total.
20, 13, yeah.
Roll the 6 plus
Dex bonus.
plus 1 initiative. 7.
So yeah, what do we got? All right, say your numbers. Say your numbers one more time. I'm making a note.
20.
13.
I believe 7.
All right. Well, so, All right, we'll start with 20. What are you gonna do, hitter?
I will charge the biggest one, rage, and slash him down. With my great sword, and I will be using my actions. I don't know. Features and traits, rage, reckless attack. Yep, so I will have advantage on this attack. I rolled both of them, came up 15.
Okay.
Plus 7, 22 to hit.
All right. What weapon are you using?
Great sword.
Of course you are. All right. And that hits.
Alright.
Go ahead, roll your damage. Oh, God.
Snake eyes.
Okay.
Plus 4.
All right. Good to know. Unfortunately, they go on 19.
Yep.
So, one of them swings at you.
Hmm.
Ooh,
AC 16.
Ramos Fury! Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You get hit for 13.
That gets halved because of my rage.
Okay, so 6. Alright, and the second one. Ooh. Ooh. Ouch.
Ooh. 20.
Yep. Nat 20. Unfortunately, nat 20. Uh-huh. Alright. So, nat 20 does double damage, right?
Double dice damage.
Yeah.
All your dice are doubled. Static damage stays the same.
Right. So, here's the downside. 4, 8.
Orcs also
Alright.
get
So,
additional dice to the weapon damage.
yeah. Yep. Alright, after your fury goes, that's 8 plus 4. Take 11. And now,
That's
huh?
after the
That's after.
damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Good thing I got decent amount of hit points.
And the third one goes after the tiefling. Ooh, okay. So, when he goes after the tiefling, he looks at the guys and he's like, "My turn too! Grimlock! Smash head!" And as he's smash heading,
A 1.
yep.
Hey, question: was that guy within 5 feet of me when he let up the tiefling?
No.
Okay.
No, he was 2 squares away.
Okay.
Okay. Trying to get flanking. And didn't work. So he comes around and he is like, "Smash head!" And he does a dive. Except he's not that dexterous. So he hits
Oh goodness.
he hits the ground. And he takes 7 points of bashing. Okay. Jelith.
Do they happen to be wearing metal armor?
Yes, they are.
All right. I look at the biggest one. And I'm going to cast heat metal on their armor.
Go
So
for it.
let's see. Doesn't appear that there's. Let's see. Let's make a little thing here. There's my dice roller. Where? Okay. So I rolled a 20 total to cast the heat metal.
Okay.
So basically what that does, let's see. Where's my... Sorry, I'm doing all this on computer.
I get it. So
It takes
far,
a
we've got a
moment.
2-on-1. One guy leapt and fell, and now one of the 2-on-1 guys
So-
is having his armor magically heated.
So let's see. Where's my D8? Here's my D8. Does 2D8.
Oops. Sorry, Solar. 8 points of damage. I forgot the +2 from the frenzy bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We'll get to that in a
Mine's also does 8 points of fire damage.
Oh. Fire, huh? Isn't that nice? Yep. And So the first guy that got hit, roll damage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's the damage?
Oh, it's 8.
Okay, thank you. And now, Taylor.
I'm definitely punching the guy who just fell flat face in front of me.
You're gonna punch him? Okay.
Kick him, punch him. Either way.
Punch him. Either way,
All right.
he's getting attacked.
Okay.
Tyler, TJ, you get advantage since he's prone
Yeah.
right in front of you.
So
Roll 2 dice.
and take the best
Take
of the
the
two.
highest one.
Got you. And
For your first
I'd roll 8s or D20s.
Huh? D20s.
Yeah, gotcha. 16,
Mm-hmm.
18.
Okay. And now with your martial arts, you get to add you get to add a lot of damages. You get to add essentially it's +4 because you get your dex bonus and your you can use dex for your bonus plus another thing, or you could charge it with key.
I'll use Dex as my bonus.
All right, so yeah, that would be. Where's my book? All right, punching damage is. I believe
Usually it's 1 point to that, 1 plus strength modifier
Yep. One
for
plus,
unarmed strikes.
yeah, plus a d6 because of martial arts.
Oh, so his is a d6 plus modifier then.
Yeah. So, and it's plus his dex modifier instead of his strength because martial arts is awesome. So, d6 plus 1 is the damage.
There you go. 2.
Okay. And for your second attack?
Oh, I forgot I had 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh well.
7.
They're both at advantage. So,
Oh,
yeah,
so the
you can
first
attack
one's
twice
7.
in a turn.
Gotcha. So, out of the first roll, since I get advantage, I get 2 rolls. The first roll was 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second roll would be 6, since the first roll was 5. So, plus
Okay.
1, 6.
So you totally
13.
missed on the second. All right, top of
Gotcha.
the round.
Alright. I will. Alright, I will take my 2 attacks with the great sword on the big guy that's in front of me. With advantage. Rolled a 17 and a 9. So that attack hits.
Yep.
That's a little bit better. So 7 plus 6, 13 points.
Jesus. All right.
Second attack with the great sword. Oh, a 9 and a 2, but my 9, I have plus 7 to hit. So 16.
Okay. Just barely.
Damage is going to be 13 again.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do frenzy attack.
Oh, jeez.
Frenzy attack, which lets me attack with a
So,
simple
for those of you
weapon.
guys listening at home, we've got the barbarian going, all right, him down. I forgot to hit him as many times as I wanted to hit him last time, and I don't like to make the thing that's in the book be here. I know it's a and I want a Green Lantern ring, but make the thing be here. Make it be here now. And so yeah, go ahead, make your roll.
Frenzy attack. Well, I can attack with a simple weapon, and I'm just gonna headbutt this guy.
Oh, okay. Anytime.
And I rolled a 11 for the headbutt. 11 total.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not that you didn't. It's not that you didn't hit. You just didn't damage. I made the difference. All right.
Oh yeah. Hey, what happened with our dwarf friend? Did he attack or not?
No. Actually, he didn't.
Okay.
So, he held his action.
Okay.
Now, the other guy. All right. Cool. He decided to throw his spear at Jelenith. She
Oh, dear.
looked like healer. And missed. Yeah. Second dude. This is the big guy. All right. And he takes a swing at the barbarian that's just been wailing on him. And sure enough, he just, yeah, he whiffs it. You know, he tries to hit back. And the third guy, he tries to get up and he falls on his face.
Don't you just hate it when you whiff on the normal?
Seriously. Twice in a row. I botched twice in a row with this same character.
He could just take a move action to stand up.
Huh? Yeah.
The bad guy.
Yeah, he was trying to stand up and actually do one of those standing uppercut things, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and didn't quite. It was like, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna, oh god, and yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, and Jelenith.
Okay. So the one that I have this armor heating up on, it's gonna keep on doing that. I get an extraction to roll like another set of damage for it.
Yeah, you do. Go ahead.
Oh, doing a concentration spell.
Uh-huh.
Okay, be careful on those.
Yeah. So it's gonna take 12 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh. Cooking them.
All right. And quick save. Nope. Okay. All right. And yeah. So that and your action.
Oh, my actual action?
Mhm.
So the one that threw the spear at me,
Mm-hmm.
actually, I don't know if I can actually do this at the same time.
You can do regular attacks.
But
Yeah.
nothing special.
But you can't.
And then that's pretty much all I'm doing this round then.
Okay. And now, Taylor.
TJ?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm thinking.
Okay. All right. So you're holding your action, and now Yorin actually goes up to the one that yeah, the one that actually threw the spear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he literally bolts toward the guy, jumps up, and hammers hard. And actually says, by Hieronymus's might. And yeah, it lands hard. Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, that's 5, 10. Yeah. And he hit the guy so hard and yelled the name. All of you guys get 1 inspiration. because
Yay.
Oh, cool.
this guy kicks butt for the Lord. He's a tall dwarf and he's a real believer. All right, so you're up, Razzie.
Ready to go. So there's still the one near me, correct?
Oh yeah, and he just keeps falling down.
For some reason.
It's
And
terrible.
I'm gonna keep beating his ass senseless. So
All right. You should look up Flurry of Blows. Every time you make
I do see it.
Oh, you're like, I just did. I'm gonna be a key point down. Go ahead and roll. It's at advantage. First attack.
Got you. First attack. Out of my d6s. First roll's a 6.
Hang on. First attack is a D20.
First attack is a d20, correct.
Okay.
Oh god. 7.
Mhm.
And then at advantage. 10.
Oh.
Missed the first one. Go ahead.
But for the second one, guess the damage roll would be 5, correct?
You need to roll to hit on the second one. He's still on the ground.
On the second.
He's still at disadvantage, or you're still at advantage. So roll a D20
So this is for
twice.
gotcha. 14.
Mm-hmm. All right. Plus your bonuses. Okay.
Alright.
14 plus your bonuses. Yeah.
14 plus my bonuses, which would be, I believe, 15. 16. No, 15. Because dexterity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm calculating. I have a +1 in dexterity, so 15.
Okay. That hits.
And then damage would be 6 plus that 1, 7.
Okay. And are you using flurry of blows? Okay.
Not going to use my key point yet.
All right. Top of the round.
Okay. I will commence with my flurries of attack on the same guy. Uh, 19 and a 15.
Okay.
So 7 plus 13 points again.
Okay. So when you do your blow, you're like blah blah blah, and then you say something really loud like, and another thing, blah blah, blah and last, and this and that, and then when I was 8, and the dude essentially just slumps over. You hit the guy so hard that he fell down, and you could see his body settle into his armor as you could smell a sizzling sound coming from the mound of orc inside armor on the ground. Like you can hear him when he hit the ground. It was like clank. Next attack.
I'll swing at his buddy then. That was right there.
Okay. Who's now unarmed?
16 plus 7. So
Hit.
13 points of damage again.
Okay. All right. Now, that guy is actually going to try and disengage and
Okay.
make his way toward his spear.
So does he actually flat out disengage run or just...
Yeah.
Okay, then I can't do an opportunity attack then.
Hmm?
Then I cannot do opportunity attack.
Okay. Yep. And he finds his spear and he picks it up. Jellin?
Let's see. So he just picked the one that I had the heated armor on, so that's done. Or was that? Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
So let's see what I want to do here. I think I know what I want to do. I want to look at the orc that went to grab his spear,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna start doing vicious mockery. I want to tell him his tusks aren't big enough. He's a wimp. He's not even tall. He's pretty small for an orc. Like, could do better.
That's just mean. So to give you guys a rundown, okay, the orc just beat a dude to death who was cooking in his armor, and then his friend tried to throw a spear at the elf chick, and now he's trying to get the spear, and the elf chick is like, wow, that was just a terrible throw. And what's going on with your tusks? Are you like in a Netflix movie with Will Smith? I mean, really, look at how you're dressing. Look at them shoes. Look at him. What's going on with them shoes?
What are those?
What's going on? And again, now he's got to make a will save, and he failed. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna roll that d4 of psychic damage,
Yeah.
which is a 3.
Okay.
And he takes a disadvantage on this next attack roll.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know. I know Vicious Mockery very well. I live in the suburbs. And now, oh, and the dude that keeps falling down in front of Taylor actually just stands up and says, all right, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this for real. And
I know that face. I've made that face.
okay, what am I doing, you guys at home? I'm holding up 4 fingers. Why am I holding up 4 fingers?
That's what you rolled.
4 is the accumulative total that this character has rolled on his last 4 turns.
Oh, God. Did he fall again?
I rolled a 1 again for this same character.
Oh,
What can I
It
say?
must
My
be
charm makes people fall for me.
Yeah, it must be tiefling luck. So yeah. So first he jumps, then he tries to stand up, then he tries to stand up and swing, then he straight stands up and tries and does a swing. And he takes 4 points of damage and rolls a disadvantage for throwing his arm out of socket. And Taylor.
Am I still at advantage, or is he?
Oh no,
Yes.
he's on his
Stand
feet. Finally.
Cool. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off, continue with the beatdown. I'm gonna roll for my first 2 strikes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is for the first one. 16.
Mm-hmm.
And 15.
Okay.
So 16 plus 1, 17 is my first strike.
Okay.
My second strike will be 12
Mm-hmm.
and 18, so 19. So we're both.
Okay.
They're definitely gonna hit. Damage for the first one will be 6.
Mm-hmm.
Damage for the second one will be 6.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will also use a key point to do flurry of blows to
Okay.
make 2 strike.
Yeah.
To make 2 strike.
Yeah. So make another roll. So you get 2 more attacks.
So I do 2 more damage rolls, correct?
No, you have to roll to hit 2
more
more
attack
times.
rolls.
Oh, 2 more attack. Gotcha. I got 3,
Okay.
and then 2.
Really got to work on those spinning back kicks, dude. Okay.
Amen.
All right. And now the cleric turns around. Okay. And the dude that's facing off against the tiefling gets hit in the back of the legs with a club. Oh, that's great. And dex save. And he falls again. All right, top of the round. We've got one orc that's crying, looking for a spear. One that a dwarf just knocked on his butt from behind in the most dishonorable fashion. Like, seriously. Like, you would think a holy man would be more straightforward. Yeah. And the dwarf looks over and says, and the good Lord, and the good word. Sorry, what did he, oh yeah. A good practitioner once said, never hit a man when he's down, but the good Lord did look at the man and say, tell me a better time. Top of the
And
round.
I'll follow the priest's advice and hit the man while he's down.
There's still, okay, yeah, now that works.
Because that guy moved to get his spear.
Yeah, he disengaged.
Yep. Total 19.
Yeah.
13 points of damage again.
Okay.
I swear 13 is my freaking number tonight on damage. And 23 to hit total.
Okay.
Damage is 12.
Jeez. Okay.
And well, I'm just gonna kick him with my frenzy attack bonus. Roll a 19 plus 7. So the kick is gonna do 4 points of damage. No, 5 points.
All right. And now, and so the guy with the spear, or the guy that went looking for a spear, he found a spear and he is charging that elf. I'll show you. Okay, and yeah, he totally missed.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He rolled a nat 20. The dude at disadvantage rolled a nat 20 and a 3, boys and girls. And at disadvantage, you must take the lower of the two rolls.
Oh.
Yeah, vicious
Yeah.
mockery is mean.
Vicious mockery. I chose it for a reason.
Yeah, and now TJ. All right.
Yes, sir.
So that guy stands up and tries to swing at the dwarf. Oh my god, he hit.
It's a miracle.
Good for him.
All right. And you're up.
I will once again strike my good friend over here,
Okay.
and
Go ahead and roll
Like,
it.
just we got into plague position on this guy since we're 3-on-1.
Yeah, you do. You do. Flank gives an additional d6, right?
No, advantage.
That's right. Advantage. That's, yeah.
so I'm back at advantage for the first strike.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Inspiration gives an extra d6. Oh, dear God.
Oh.
Okay. And
Inspiration
17.
gives an extra dice to hit again.
Yep.
I mean, advantage, basically.
Yep.
Or cancel.
Second for the first one is 18.
Okay. Go ahead and
For
roll
the second
damage.
strike,
Uh-huh. Oh,
13.
Second strike, yeah.
and then 13 again. So I got 19 and 14.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
Go ahead and roll your damage on the 19. Oh, would you like to use your inspiration or save it?
Save it.
You're saving your inspiration? Okay.
Basically, you missed on your second attack, DJ.
Oh, I'll use my inspiration then. Excuse
Are
me.
you sure? Because your inspiration
Yeah.
is an extra d6 that you can add to a roll to do something. You don't
No,
have
no.
to use it now.
No, inspiration that you get that the GM grants is basically gives an extra dice, is extra d20. Bardic inspiration is the damage one,
That's right.
which the bard has not been doing, but that's her choice.
Yeah. No, the bard
Gotcha.
chose to use vicious mockery.
So I guess I'll use it. I'll use my GM inspiration for the second strike.
You can,
Yeah.
or you can save it for later. It's up to
That's
you.
fine. I'll use it now.
Okay.
And
So
I actually got a
roll
worse
again.
roll. 9.
Just one
So
roll.
I'm still missing it.
Okay.
You
Still
get,
missing it.
Yeah.
yeah. No.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
roll your damage for the first strike.
2.
Okay. And what is riddle me this? What was Bruce Lee's favorite sandwich?
Knuckle sandwich.
Not bad. So, so Razzie heads over and he notices that everybody's ganging up on that guy now, except for the bard, who's still just like, oh, and you smell funny, and what? I mean, what did your dad even see in your mom besides himself? I mean, seriously. And he looks over, sees that the barbarian is just like wailing on the guy, and then, apropos of nothing, he goes up and says the name of Bruce Lee's favorite sandwich, Whoppa! And the dude just falls down dead. It's almost like his heart exploded, but you don't know how you actually did that.
That's rough. But such is life.
Yeah. So, so top of the round.
Run back towards the other guy, and do a running and do a run by attack on him.
Mm-hmm.
19 total.
Hit.
9 plus. Okay. 15 points.
Okay.
Second attack. Uh, 19 total again.
And he is down.
Oh, so on roll damage.
Huh? Oh no, sorry. I thought you said.
No, that was
damage.
second attack was to hit 19.
Okay.
Damage for this is another 15 points.
Oh, he's still alive.
And then, my frenzy attack, I will swing back around and backhand him.
You're backhanding him.
Yep.
Is your name Dolomite?
19 to hit,
Damage.
5.
And he's out. An ogre was just killed by a half-ogre with the pimp hand. I'm just going to point that out again. Dabu, 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 and give me my money. And he falls down. Ouch. So, now comes everyone's favorite time. Are you guys going to loot the bodies? In which case, make a perception check.
I'll use inspiration for this one.
Okay. Check.
That's a cocked die.
Oh, cool.
Okay, 17 and the 11. Obviously, I'm taking the 17. 22.
All right. When you're looting the bodies, you get this weird feeling from the spear that he threw. And you guys also get yep. That's cute. 9, yeah. 1200 XP for the fight. And you guys notice that these guys didn't have much money on them, but you do find a piece of parchment hitter, and it's got 5 orcs drawn on it.
5.
5.
Look at the 5 orcs.
Hmm?
Looking at the...
Yeah. Any of you guys can actually roll, make an investigation or an intelligence check.
I will make an intelligence check.
Yeah, I'll give an intelligence check a try.
Okay.
Let's see.
I have investigation.
I have neither, but I'll give it a try.
6. 7 total.
Okay.
I didn't do much better. I got 9 total.
Okay. All right. Actually, what does the dwarf get? Damn. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you have a parchment, and you guys get 20 gold and 2 electrum.
Yeah.
So,
Really? Trump?
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Elect.
All right. And so you guys make your way to the north, and you come across a giant citadel. Like it's a castle.
Okay.
Okay. And it looks like a temple.
I look at the dwarf. So which god is that one for? Which god is that one for?
I'm looking at your sheet. Yeah. You have to make a religion check.
Oh, I asked the dwarf.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I know better.
Yep. Yeah. Looking at this whole thing, I don't recognize it. And I knew almost every god that there was within 5 realms.
That's not good.
Yeah. But I think I might have known it once. I might have known it, but it's like on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember. So, yep, sure enough. And I want you guys to make a perception check.
Okay.
5.
15.
17.
There we are. All right. Hitter
Yep.
and Jellin,
Mhm.
hit the deck.
Alright, hitting the deck.
Razzie, as they hit the deck, you notice to your left, 4 darts hit the wall next to the door that you're looking at. Like in a very Indiana Jones fashion, just thud 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 thud.
So I guess I better start running. Or dodge. No, actually, no. I run. Oof.
Well, the you guys are at the front of the castle. Think about it like a great big porch. So, if you run forward, you're going to hit a wall. If you run to your left or right, you're just running across a porch. And the only way to really run is back toward what just shot you.
Question: when we looted those orcs, did one of them happen to have a shield or no? Did one of them happen to have a shield?
Yeah, he had a shield. It was just a little messed up.
Alright, well, that's good enough. Putting the shield in front of me and just running forward.
Okay. Ooh. Alright, so, as you're running forward with the shield, and you get hit in the leg.
Mm-hmm.
And alright. So take 2 points of piercing damage and 3 points of poison damage.
Okay, 3 points poison. Poison.
We've got the chat going, it's Yig! That's the gateway to the subterranean Oklahoma! Run! Yep. Subterranean Oklahoma. You're absolutely right. So, as you guys see, the orc dude just grab the shield from the dead orcs, just bail in front, like, "Rah!" And then he gets hit in the leg, and he's like, "Rah! My love for you was like a truck." Ah! And what are the two of you doing? Don't freeze up on me now. We got an audience.
I want to like be able to. Is there a way for me to tell what direction it's coming from? Can I do a perception check for that? Just see where.
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Hey, you asked.
Never mind. I rolled a 1 and a 15, so I can't.
Okay, so as you're looking around and you're trying to figure out what direction that those darts are coming from, it seems like they're coming from inside the door. It's like, they're definitely coming from the door. If no other reason, you would probably be looking for like little pinholes, like secret compartments for them to come out of. That would make perfect sense. All right, and Taylor, what are you doing?
So, Orc tried to run and got nipped in the leg. We know where the darts are coming from. Hey, you know what? Might as well try it out. I'm pretty acrobatic. I'll dash forward, do my best to dodge him.
All right, make an acrobatics roll.
And that would be plus my dex, correct?
Your dex plus your proficiency bonus plus d20.
So 4.
So 4, yes.
Okay. 22.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So, dude, acrobatics. Yeah. So, you're heading out there, and yeah, there are. You're going out, and there are just things whizzing past you, just whiz, 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 and you're heading into the direction, and as you get 20 feet ahead of you, you notice that in the trees there are a bunch of dudes in purple robes and red robes with blowguns.
In the trees ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
The blowguns. I guess I will. How far are they away from me?
Huh?
20 feet?
Yeah, 20 feet.
How many? A perception roll for that, I guess.
Yeah, perception roll.
Oh, come on! I got a 6.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a 4. Cumulative
That's
roll
fair.
of 4 rolls. Yeah, you can't tell. You know there's at least 2.
Well, if they're 20 feet ahead of me. Hmm.
Alright, you think about that. Now,
I'll think about it.
Orc, make a constitution save.
Nine total.
Okay.
I'm the only one rolling crappy tonight.
I even brought a tower. Alright, take 2 poison damage. And you're now at disadvantage for physical things like attacking and running and climbing.
Okay.
And what is... No, can't see him! As Urin is like, he's looking. Can't see him! Don't know where they're coming from! Show yourselves!
So I'm up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're up.
I was asking. I'm up on the climbed up towards the temple. I don't see anybody at the doors, or
No, there's nobody at the doors that you can tell.
alright. Try to bash through and break the doors down and roll in.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it at disadvantage.
Okay, using the shield like as a makeshift battering ram. And I rolled an 18 and a 3. I guess I'm taking a 3.
Yep. Okay. And
7. No.
Yep. And you take 3 points of bashing damage. Yep. Alright. Yeah, that's what we got. Alright, cool. And sure enough, it comes down to the elf. So what are you doing, elf? What will the elf
Alright.
do?
So I have a thought. It's a very risky move.
Dude, this is a one shot. I say
Yeah.
go spheres to the rear.
Okay. So I'll look at what the tiefling does. I'm like, acrobatics isn't a bad idea to get in close here. So I'm going to take that route to move. Okay. Rolled a 20. So that's like 28 total.
Okay. Alright. So yeah. So, just to describe the scene real quick, we're outside in front of this great big temple. Now we've got an orc trying to bash, or half orc trying to bash his way into the front door with a shield going, "Grr, God damn you, mother, brother," and a tiefling that's totally well, we've got freaking Neo and Trinity over here just bouncing through and doing all this acrobatics, and an angry guy that's tall for a dwarf but short for everyone else, just screaming at the trees. "Wow, come out! Stop it with your stupid darting!" You know. Yeah.
Decided what I want to do.
So
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Oh no, that's what we got. That's the scene.
Well, as I dash forward, if they're 20 feet ahead of me and I can notice at least one, I will actually use the water whip.
Where's your water coming from?
You're right.
Can't
Yeah,
empty your water skin.
I'd empty my water skin.
while doing acrobatics? I mean, I'll let you do it, but I have to make you do it at disadvantage.
Got a disadvantage. There you go. That's fair.
Okay, all right, cool. So, yeah, go ahead. So it's flip, 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 back seat, water skin, do the boom, boom. God, you're like Aqualad in Young Justice.
So I'll show you guys in my roll.
All right.
Oh God.
But
Oh, you just caught that.
7.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Got worse.
I
what?
can't see
geez.
it. Raise it up.
And see, raise it.
Oh, sorry.
A
That
2.
was a 2. Not worse.
Okay. All right. So you didn't fail. You just succeeded less. Yeah. All
That's
right.
fair.
And I want you to make a dex check. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Okay, cool. 13 plus 4.
Okay.
7.
You're good. So yeah, you successfully
Still
emptied.
dancing.
Yeah, you're doing the flipping and you're like, yeah, all right, cool. I'm like Aqualad, except I'm red and I got horns and all that stuff. And then the water just kind of goes, gloo, 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 gloo. And you get this nagging suspicion as you're looking at the redness of your hands that you are good with elements, but maybe water's not your thing.
Well, I have plenty of options.
All right. And now, yep. So, the dude in the purple robe comes out, looks at everyone, and this is the same guy that was in town. Wow. 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 I wonder if they're onlys. Anyway. And he stands and he just looks at you guys. And he tries to get the attention of the half-orc. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I look down towards him.
You don't have to knock so hard. So, how can we help you and what are you doing in our forest?
I pull the dart out of my leg, for one. Fling it to the ground.
I'm wondering why you're here.
I'm wondering why I'm here. But I'm here because the damn mayor asked me to come find some people and find out what's going on.
The mayor. Oh, you mean of that quaint little town over there?
Yes.
Well, it's very simple, really. And he puts his hand on the door and it starts to glow. And when the door glows, 2 beams of light, kind of like an H, except think about the Green Lantern symbol, line, circle, line, but on its side. And he whispers to the door something. Go ahead and make a perception check to hear what he says.
17.
Oh, this is just for Hitter, because the 2 of you guys are all doing
okay.
Matrixy stuff in the rest of the woods. Yeah.
Oh.
16.
You hear him whisper, "We make our own way." And then the door opens, and the 2 of you guys doing flips, I want you guys to make 1 more dexterity check. You're trying to get an 11 or higher.
Oh, I rolled an 18. I'm already.
All right. Well, You guys managed
18.
to avoid 3 nets that are being thrown from various parts of the forest to try and catch you. And um, and the guy who opens the door um, speaks into a crystal. That will be quite enough now. And as soon as he says that, it gets very cold outside. Very cold and very gray. It's almost like somebody put a black and white filter outside the forest.
Oh, well. He was kind enough to open the door for us, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
I can just kind of like walk normally now and not do matrices.
Yeah.
Cool.
Except you notice it seems like all the color has been drained from the initial place around.
Oh, well, that's a bit disconcerting, but okay.
A bit disconcerting. They go colorblind, and it's a bit disconcerting. It's like all the color gets drained out of the world after some dude says something, and they're like, "Oh, well, that's a bit disconcerting."
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm curious. I simply walk forward and keep on following suit.
What direction? Because you were going into the woods. Are you now turning around, or are you continuing to go into the woods to try and catch the darters?
No, I will turn around and go towards the orc.
Okay. All right. So, the dude comes in. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Order of the Forgotten Spawn. Those dragon cultists were pesky. But, who'd have thunk that in order to get their thing, they had to do what they had to do. Oh, well. So,
And what thing would that be?
Hmm?
And what thing would that be?
oh, those red-robed monstrosities. I promise you, they won't be back. But did you know that in order to raise in their ranks, they had to kill their entire families? Starting with their younger siblings, and some of them had to kill like their older siblings. I mean, it was very, very what's the term? Brutal, barbaric, one would even say.
Oh. And what say you? And what about your little establishment here?
Oh, yeah. Well, as far as us, we've taken over the temple. And we have just rededicated it. It was exhausting, but our God has been appeased. And the spawn won't be forgotten as long as we make our own way.
I look around.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely interior design. What's your goal here?
Oh, we're just a place of refuge for those who are forgotten about can find fellowship and companionship so that they never have to be lonely again, especially not lonely within their own families.
Seems,
What do you
seems
gain?
reasonable. Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing dangerous about it. We have a gymnasium with various activities. We worship we worship the God of the long forgotten.
Which
We
god
do
would
not
that?
speak his name. At least we do not speak his name to those who do not worship him. It's kind of if you really loved him, you'd remember.
All right. So it's not dangerous. What's that whole deal in the city then, in that little town?
Little town? Oh, that place in the south. Yeah, well, sometimes the Forgotten One takes his toll. But I'm sure that the town is still populated.
By toll, explain.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. I'm a trifle deafened this year.
Your games are humorous, but explain what you mean by toll.
Well, when we pray to the god of the old forgotten names, it's very simple. Instead of seeking vengeance on those who make us lonely, he simply makes it so that those who were forgotten aren't forgotten anymore because the reasons that they were forgotten have been removed. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Hey, all mine.
What was that? You're going to have to speak a little clearly. Again, trifle deaf in this ear.
I ate all of mine.
You ate your siblings. Wow.
Yeah.
And he says...
He says my brother.
Huh? What was that?
Mead beeth my brother, and coin beeth my sister.
Ah, you're a soloist. I understand that. And then the man whispers a name to Jelen, or to Jeleneth. I want you to make an intelligence or a wisdom save at disadvantage. And you're aiming for 18.
Ooh.
Okay. So an intelligence or wisdom save.
Mm-hmm. If you ate your siblings, you'll never be forgotten, especially not by those who should care.
Okay. I rolled an 18 and a 16. I would take the 16, and then for my wisdom, it's still at 18. I made 18.
All right. The name that you're looking for, and feel free to take a note of this, is Baldymir.
How do I even spell it?
BALDWYMIRRW.
Okay.
It's a very hard name to remember.
I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I don't think I can pronounce it, but I wrote it. I didn't really eat my siblings. That was just a really bad joke.
Okay. So is this... So he looks at the three of you. This is where you've come to fight?
Depends on if we even have to. We're just looking for a couple of people.
Well, when our God takes his toll, he takes his toll. And I'm sure if they were rightly pulled, then they were pulled and they sit firmly by the side of the one who will not be forgotten to keep him company. Make a wisdom check, guys. All three of you, make a wisdom check.
21.
I got a 9.
Got a what?
A 9.
So 21, 9, and
12.
12. Okay. All right. Well, Hitar or Hitter, you notice he said those that were taken up. But when you were looking at the festival and stuff, you'll notice that two people essentially jumped headfirst into it.
Huh.
They weren't taken up, they jumped.
And I'll reply, what about those that went in of their own volition?
Who would ever do that? Oh,
The two we're looking for.
the ones you're looking for must be brave. Huh. Well, there's not a whole lot that we can do. Once they're gone, they're gone. But if you would like to know more, you can always come back.
Once again, this is one of the rare times I speak up. Your games aren't funny. What's been forgotten can be remembered just as what's been remembered can be forgotten. Anything that the portal opens and brings can always be brought back. Explain.
I can assure you that there are no games.
Hey, Solar, I subtly
Mm-hmm.
try to move behind to flank the guy in the purple robe using stealth.
Go ahead and roll it.
Advantage or disadvantage or regular?
Regular roll, but your target number on this one, I'm gonna have to make it 17.
Six.
I assure you, my friend, I play no games. I'm a devout follower of He who will be remembered. And if there are those that willfully go within the void, then surely his name will live on. 14?
14.
Mm-hmm.
A 6.
Oh,
So 20.
okay. Yeah, I assure you that his name will be remembered. So, as the guy is talking to the tiefling, like, really justifying himself, like, no, I'm not playing any games. Like, I'm super, super sincere. The orc gets around kind of to the other side of him.
Alright. So just to keep talking, I want to roll like a persuasion check to see if he'll give up more information because I feel like he knows more.
You can give it a shot. I'm not going to say
Okay.
no.
Just a regular roll?
Yep.
Okay. I rolled 26.
Okay. Alright, just RP it out.
There's got to be more to this, a way to get there.
Oh,
Way to find out what happens to people that actually just jump in.
I suppose I could show you. I want all three of you to make one more perception check at
Okay.
advantage. Oh man.
Okay. Oh. Even with advantage. 17.
Even with advantage. Double 4s. So 9 total.
Okay. The two of you guys that aren't sneaking up behind him definitely notice a murmuring that's getting louder and louder as he's talking, and it sounds like a combination of chant and prayer. And as you're persuading him, Jelibeth, when he says, "Oh, I'm sure that can be arranged," the room starts to rumble.
Oh, at that point, I'm just gonna stab my sword in the back.
Roll it.
Am I still poisoned? I'm still poisoned, correct?
Oh yeah. So
Okay.
when you have advantage and disadvantage, they cancel.
Yep. And I rage.
Okay.
Which then puts me back at advantage.
Okay.
Which then puts me back at advantage because we were flanking him now.
Right.
A 18 and a 7 for the first hit. So that's 80 is 5.
It hits.
Second is total is 19.
Jeez.
That hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, plus 6. 9 points for the first strike. And 14 for the second strike.
Okay. So, the dude, alright, so, as you strike, okay, a bunch of green ichor just spews from where your sword went in. Just and the chanting turns into a scream. Just and a bunch of robed figures come out from the walls and down the stairs. And they pile on top of each other and they come out as a Remoraz. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Right? Yeah. A bunch of freaking guys just making loud noises. And boop boop boo. Boop boop boo. Yeah, sorry, a Remor Haz. Yes, Remor Haz. And essentially, these guys pile up on top of each other, and you hear like crackling of bones, just. And when that happens, the robes tear, and if you'll look at the YouTube stream,
you have to send me a link to that YouTube stream.
For real, man, you're killing me.
Well, I'm working on my computer, and then what channel? How can I just channel?
Go to my Facebook page, look at my status, and click the link.
Okay.
Oh, that's adorable. That's an adorable creature.
Yeah, it's a thing. So yeah, everybody get the visual on that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I should know what that is.
Yeah.
I seen them enough in freaking Neverwinter.
Yep. So, roll initiative.
Is our priest finally with us?
Okay.
Is our priest finally with us?
Oh, he's been there the whole time.
Okay. 7.
18.
17. Plus 1. 18.
Okay. Yeah. So this thing, ugh. Ah. All right. And, yeah. All right. So, 20, 19, 18. I do this countdown so people can go, no, that's me. 17.
Sorry, you got an 18, didn't you, TJ?
I got an I got an 18.
So
Yep.
you go on 18.
It's your turn. So, what are you doing?
Whew.
I guess let me get the positional awareness on this. I don't want to get up close. I'm actually going to take a step back and observe for a second.
Okay. That's a way to do it. All right, so you're holding your action.
Holding my action.
All right, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Okay. So, looks over at the dwarf. Ooh. Yeah, it lashes out at the dwarf. Yeah. And it hits the dwarf for
Sorry, I was interrupted for a second.
What was your initial?
18.
So you should have gone on 18 too. Or I'm now on 13.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's alright. I'll take it as though you held your action.
Yeah.
17 and yeah. Ooh. Yeah, alright. So it goes to actually try and spear the dwarf with one of its many legs. And the dwarf ends up getting pinned to the ground, and it's essentially he gets knocked down, and you can see the dwarf bounce and then get pinned down. Yeah, 18. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Bard?
All right. At this point, I will now do the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Being 5th level, the bonus is 1d8.
1d8. Oh yeah, that's right. Cause you're All right. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now
Who are
guys, with Bardic Inspiration, that means you can add a d8 to a roll that you decide to do now.
Yes, but she has to declare who she's giving it to. It's
Yeah.
not the whole
Yeah.
party.
Yes, not the part. It's going to be the hitter. Hitar.
Okay. All right, Hitar. All right. Where was I? 13, 12, 11. You can interrupt me anytime.
I go on 7.
Huh?
I go on 7.
All right. Are you still holding your action, TJ?
Still holding my action.
All right. Go for it, hitter.
Alright. I already raged, so I'm still raged. I'm going to, that was my second rage. I am going to close and take swings at Big Bad and Nasty. After I let, yeah, I'm going to try to take swings at Big Bad and Nasty to unpin the priest.
Okay. Go for it.
Uh, 20, not natural, for the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
Second hit is a 15. And then my third hit, I'm going to try to punch the pincer that is pinning the priest down.
Okay.
And that is a 15 to hit.
Okay. Now, you're about to discover something really, really messed up. So, how much damage did you do?
Oh, how many hits?
All three of them
Do all
hit.
three hit? All three hit?
All three
Okay.
hit. You rolled a 20-something, an 18, and a 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they all hit.
So 10 points on the first one,
Uh-huh.
12 points on the second one, and then 5 points for the fist.
160. Okay, yep. All right, and you take 21 points fire damage.
Ow. This thing has a damage shield.
Okay. All right, top of the round.
For starters, I'm going to go ahead and use and protrude. Use my darkness.
Okay.
While it's dark, I will go ahead and go.
Okay.
Hmm?
Casting darkness is one action.
Mhm.
So go ahead and roll your dexterity. Roll a dice, add your dex bonus, or not your dex bonus, sorry, your charisma bonus.
My charisma bonus is 1. That would be 19.
Okay, yeah, all right. So that's what you got. And
So darkness goes through.
yeah, the darkness starts protruding.
Fair enough.
All right. And now, dwarf. Yeah, this ain't good. All right. And Gel.
You know what? I remember I have this wand.
Uh-huh.
I want to see if I can at least start binding this creature to make it a little bit easier to deal with.
Okay. All right.
What do I have to do?
Just make a dex check.
Okay. I can do that. 18.
All right. You hit it, and the two pincers, or the two arms that were pinning the dwarf, actually get bound up, and you start to smell burning.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
Ooh, not good. No, man, this is gonna suck. All right, what do we got? Yeah, 3D. Yeah. 17 times 2, 30. Oh.
This sounds all sorts of bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so the dwarf starts to get up, and then the Remoraz literally sweeps down and bites him clean in half. Like he is DED. Okay, so what had happened was, boys and girls, I had the Remoraz roll for an attack. It rolled a natural 20 on its bite attack, and its bite attack does 3d10 plus 4, followed by 2d6 fire damage. But critical hits do double damage. So he took, he ended up taking 6d10 plus 8. So in a nutshell, I did 61 points of damage to a dwarf that only had 24 hit points left.
Yeah. Dwarf chow.
I assume he lived a good life, though.
Hmm?
I assume he lived a good life.
Well, you guys just lost your healer. So, all right. And, it's Taylor's turn. Oh, you're back. Hey. Did you catch what just happened?
Yes, of course. I haven't been gone. I usually only do it to like wipe my nose or something.
Oh.
But
yeah. So the giant angry caterpillar with the hood literally just bit the dwarf in half.
that doesn't make me scared at all. I will. Since my darkness is active, I'll go ahead and make a strike against him.
Okay. Are you wearing the gauntlets?
I will put on the gauntlets.
Okay. So, first attack. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. All right, now, yeah, so, first attack, you know, you use your dex bonus and all that stuff, but, go ahead and roll for your martial arts attack. I'm guessing you're...
My first strike.
Huh?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
This is for my first. 17 plus 4, 21.
All right, that's plus your dex bonus, plus 2.
And then plus your proficiency bonus. You're going to add your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, so it's plus 1. It's plus 4 when you're making the attack, because your proficiency bonus
Mm-hmm.
is plus 3, and your dex, so that's 21 base when you hit, and tee-hee, you get plus 2 from the gauntlets because you're attacking in darkness.
Gotcha. So that makes it 23 for my
Yeah.
first strike.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. My second strike will be 9
Plus 4.
plus 4 plus 2, which is 15.
That's also a hit.
Perfect. And I
your
will go
damage.
ahead and
Mm-hmm.
I'll do my damage.
Uh-huh.
3 plus 1, 4 on the first
Wait,
strike.
Plus 1, plus 2 from the gauntlets.
Plus 2 because of the gauntlets. You're right. So that would be
6.
6.
Okay.
And then my second strike will actually be 9. And then
Okay, hang on a minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, 21. All right. Now,
assuming I haven't recovered my key from earlier, I'm at 2 key left.
well, hang
So I
on.
will use flurry of blows.
Oh, you're gonna do flurry of blows? Okay. Yeah, go
Yep.
for it. Yeah, go for it. So you get 2 more strikes.
6.
Okay, 6 plus 6 is 12. That misses.
Oh wait, I have to roll for my hit. Excuse me, I did a D6 there. My bad.
Oh,
Not
okay.
damage. My 6. 6 plus 7 doesn't make a difference. 6
That's
plus 7
13.
is
Nope, that
13,
misses.
miss.
Next blow.
11 actually. So that would
That
be
hits.
17. And then with the damage on this one would be 9.
Yep, 9. So that takes that down to. Oh, that's cute. Okay, and help me out with this one, Paul.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was a 9. Help me out with this one. Resistance is half damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you take 7 points fire damage. Sorry, wait. 10 points fire damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Yep. All right. And now hit her.
Okay. Oh. All right. I will grab. No, I'll continue swinging on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
First attack. Well, 17 and 5, so that is
That hits.
24. That hits. For the dwarf! 18 and 8, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
And I will kick this thing. I think that's gonna miss. 11. That misses.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So damage on the first hit?
Plus 6. So 14 points.
Okay.
15 points.
All right. So.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use the Bardic Inspiration. That was a 11. I'll use the Bardic Inspiration.
For the dwarf, he sings.
Oh, I rolled a 7 on that with that D8.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
So that's another 5 points of damage.
All right. So, as you guys are, as you wail and wail and wail and wail and wail, on the last one, he screams, "For the dwarf!" And he hits the dude right between its ocular things, and it just comes in half. And as it falls to the ground, green stuff is just spewing everywhere. Just all over the ground, all over the walls, all over the ceiling. And as that's happening, you guys start to feel warm. And the green stuff all over the walls start to glow, and as it glows, hands start coming out of the walls. Like every place that the green ichor was, it's like, and now it's like, and you're hearing moanings and crying out of the walls. Okay, and what are you guys gonna do?
I am looking around. The ichor actually form into hands, or does it sound? It forms into hands, and we hear moaning from the walls where the ichor lands, or just throughout the hallway?
Throughout the whole way, and the ichor doesn't turn into hands. Like it covers the wall, and it's almost like every place in the wall that the ichor is covering, there are hands trying to come out. And now feet.
Yeah, well. I am gonna go venture on in still. I gotta find clues on the other people. So any hands or feet that get in my way, I just get stabby.
Okay, so you're making your way toward the wall.
No, not well. If there's a way in towards the temple more.
Okay, well, there is a way. You can go past where you were and head up to the stairs. But as you're making that way out, you hear a thud and like. So cold, so cold.
Okay.
This is on you guys, man.
Okay. So I'm just gonna. We all hear that bit?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk up to what it is, see if I can clean it off a bit. With a little random cloth, clean up what looks like to be a face.
Yeah, and it's an 11-year-old girl who's just crying. So cold. So cold.
Well, see where people have gone now. I clean the little girl the best stuff I can. And, like,
And
what all do I have on me? I happen to have, like, disguise stuff on me, so I give her a little costume to put on. Let's do that.
Well, as you're doing that, more people are falling out of the walls. Now spiders.
Oh. It's still horrifying.
Oh, okay.
What of character is still horrifying.
Okay.
Any character, I'm like, oh.
Okay, so into the wall. Start pulling people out of the walls then.
Okay, and as you guys are pulling folks out of the walls, you feel a strong hand grab you, and it steps out. And sure enough, it seems to be a womanly shape, and she's just breathing really heavy. She looks over at the half-orc. Remind me to give you your change for your bread.
I had meat.
Now remind then.
Which I never got, but I still grab people and pull them out.
And you guys start pulling the people out, and the spiders are having a really hard time. Like, you can see like 2 or 3 of their legs don't work.
Oh. Poor babies.
I'm not a healer, I just pull them out.
So,
Oh, hey!
The healer's half eaten back there.
I have something I can do, though.
okay.
Where'd it go? All my bard stuff. Here we go. Song of Rest. I can do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your performance.
Okay. Let's go to... Too many tabs open with too many Dungeons and Dragon things.
Well, no, this is why I like the
Next
website.
time you guys are on the show, print your character sheets. If you can.
Well, no, I also like this one website.
Oh, yeah. I do have my character sheet itself printed out, but I forget things, so I keep all my notes open.
Gotcha.
So that's why I'm like, oh, jeez.
Sarcasm and
so my
insults are her weapons of choice. Sarcasm and insults are her weapons of choice.
Yes, they are.
Code
It
word
worked
sarcastic.
very efficiently.
Oh, yeah. What a great big bad guy you are.
So my performance, I rolled 19 plus 6, that is 25.
Okay. And how much healing does that do? Or, no, that gives them a day of rest? Who are you playing it for?
Yeah.
That you could play for the group.
That's the whole, anyone who can, like, hear it.
All right.
Really.
Okay. In which case,
Yeah.
hitter,
Yep.
take back 7 points of bashing damage.
Okay.
Your Aziz, recover all your key.
Perfect.
Am I still poisoned?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You may have rested, but
Alright,
you haven't been
1d6.
cured.
Yep.
And the guy who could have done it is in 2 halves.
Yep.
Well then. Charlotte looks at you guys. Well then. I guess we gotta get them back to town.
Yeah, still gotta find the blacksmith.
I'm over here, he says. And he's on the other side of the room.
Yeah, go
another
drag him
wall,
out.
Pulling more people out. Ugh. 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 I'm way too old. Okay, and
Oh, we did.
so you guys finish pulling everybody back, and you get back to the town. And question is, where do you go first? Do you see the mayor, or do you see the priest?
I take the priest back to the church and give the body back to the head cleric.
Well,
He died with honor.
I I knew it was a possibility. Oh, thank you. I don't have anything to really repay you with.
Uh, as I cough up blood from the poison.
Oh dear. Hold on just a moment. uh, oh, well, I'll have someone tend to your wounds.
That could...
However, I can tell that there is something about you. I believe you were also hurt in your past. This may help. And he gives you a mace.
One-handed?
Huh? No. This is a two-handed mace. Thing is like 4 feet tall, and the ball on it is like 16 pounds.
Oh, ace.
This was something that was given to me by an old friend before they went to keep the covenant. Or I guess they went to investigate the covenant underneath the city. If you look at the handle, I think it's something that might help you.
Look at the handle.
And it's and there's an inscription. Can you read common?
Yeah.
Okay. On it it says, "Righteous fury is righteous nonetheless." And we'll get someone to tend to your wounds. The other two are where are you guys going?
I'm gonna head to the mirror.
Okay. And you go to the mayor's office, and you are covered in green stuff. And you stink. And you walk up. Are you going with her, Taylor, or are you going somewhere else?
I will go with her.
Okay. So, as you guys go up, you're literally still covered in that green ichor. Just and you walk up, and the dude that was at the door doing crowd control looks at you guys. And you can tell he's starting to say something like, maybe you guys should take a shower.
Yeah, no.
That's not a bad idea.
And you guys just look at him, push past, and you head into the mayor's office. And the mayor is there in his office. The cadre, or the parade of horrors, have gone. And as you get to the mayor's office, my, you do look a mess. Well, we are a town of our word, and on his desk is a chest. Actually, on his desks are 3 chests, each with 500 gold.
That was 700. Should be 700. It was 200 each for the blacksmith and Charlotte.
He didn't say each. He said 200. And an extra 300 if you recover the blacksmith and Charlotte the barmaid. So, it looks like you just went through something horrifying.
Oh, not really.
Fair enough. I don't know how else we can thank you. I don't run the hotels. Oh, what was that?
Mead.
Need? You what is it that you need?
Mead.
Oh.
Ale.
Well,
any form of alcohol.
well, I'm sure that what the contents of each of the chests will do you just fine. However, I will need those things back for the other branches of our branches, the branches of our legislature and the rest of our deals.
Oh yes, I'll give back the rod, and I will take my gold. I'm gonna go take a shower.
You know, when I was younger and I first came here, that was the tool that they gave me. And who'd have
I can only assume you got
this
into a
town?
lot of trouble.
Hmm?
I can only assume you got into a lot of trouble with it.
Got into trouble a lot, but I got out of it one more time. And I'm gonna need those gauntlets back.
A deal is a deal. Here you are. I'll give them back.
Okay. Oh, and I'd like you to know that I had a talk with my brother. And he has a few words for you. After you get cleaned off and everything, you'll be able to find him over near the butcher shop. Thank you guys for finding my citizens. Again, I would have done it myself, but someone had to run the town. And our two strongest people kind of tried to do it for themselves. And then we had to hire you, so we know how that went, don't we? But thank you very much. So, epilogue. As they go to the inn, I believe it was Watchtowers, the barracks, the market square. Oh yeah, the Golden Eel Inn. You guys show up to the Golden Eel Inn, and they let you in. They point you to the rooms that they've had made up for you. A guy goes up to you, and and he just looks at the three of you before you guys go into your rooms, and he's like, "It's on the house. You saved my older brother and my daughter. So whenever you're in town, you have somewhere to stay, and we hope to see you again." And he looks over at Razzie, and yeah, how would you you should really head you should really head out back real quick. Check out the butcher shop.
I'll go over.
Are you guys going with him?
Sure. After I get healed and I go pick up my... Well, I can go see the mayor later, but yeah, I'll go with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't see why not.
You guys head in the back, and again, you guys see the guard that let you into town a couple of days ago. And he is in the pigsty, and the pigs are like kind of butting at his ankles, and he's shoveling all of their poop. And as you guys look over at the shovel, it's a full-size shovel handle, but the shovel is about the size of one that you would give to a kid in a sandbox.
Oh. That sucks.
And you hear Charlotte's voice. Mayor says you only have to do it until the sty is totally clean. Or until next week, whichever comes last. And she's walking back to the tavern with essentially a side of pig draped over each of her shoulders. Like and just okay. And with that, this is where we end the session. I was really hoping to kill one of you guys today. I really was.
You came close.
Huh?
You came close.
You almost got me, but Vicious Mockery saved my life.
You came close, Solar. I had 12 hit points left.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Had a really lucky day.
Out of 61 hit points, I had 12 hit points left.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The tiefling was on my last nerve. How can you botch 4 rolls in a row? I mean,
what can I say? I'm a lucky man.
There's a 5% chance of rolling a 20 or a 1.
And the fact that it came up 4 times.
4 times in a row. But yeah.
Unfortunately, the tiefling is so lucky. He just couldn't die.
There's no luck stat. But, well, I want to thank you guys for showing up and playing with me today. Did you guys have fun?
I did have fun.
Good.
I'm sorry I was moving around so much. Actually, like, my back is, like, out of it from yesterday. So I had to, like, keep on moving and adjusting and rotating.
Oh, man. Wait, I'm older.
Man, I can do that.
Anyway, so, and did you have fun, Maya, with, you know, I know this is your first game you've ever been at my table.
Yeah. I just wish I had, like, it's interesting doing one-shots. I'm not used to doing them. So I have more time for character development.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, she like me, ladies and gentlemen, is one of those long-term role players. Like, you know, we get together and we make these characters, and then, like, 3.5 years down the line, they're freaking amazing, you know. But
yeah.
Yeah, I get that. One-shots are a special challenge, but it's like, you know, get in there, do the job, get out. This was a slower one-shot. I was actually trying to throw out the plot hooks a lot earlier, but I had a hard time gaining steam because of the technical difficulties that we had. But that's okay. We had a decent game. What about you, Paul?
Oh, that was fine. I mean, as you're playing somebody that just didn't care about the situations.
And that is very different for you. Very different. Yeah, one of the reasons I asked Paul in on this game, guys, is because he is a very good team leader. You know, he's normally the guy that's like, nope, we're going to go this way, shut your mouth, quit your yakking. But fortunately, he didn't have to do any of that stuff. And I know you've had to play something that just goes grog smash a lot for a while. So, that was one of the things. So thank you guys for showing up. And, of course, thank you guys out there on YouTube. Whenever you're watching this, I'm going to re-edit the video and just give all the good highlights so that attention spans can actually be held. But if you guys had a good time and enjoyed yourself today, I really appreciate it. And if you want to contact us or let me know that you want in on one of these one-shots, then feel free. And you can contact me or any of us over at backofthedeck@gmail.com. That's BACKINTHEDECK@gmail.com. Thanks for checking us out on YouTube. We are normally on Twitch when we live stream, but I decided to do something a little different today because we haven't had a chance to broadcast for a little while. So I just wanted to say hey to you guys that are out there, especially the ones on YouTube that wait for me to upload stuff. So, hey, how you guys doing out there? Follow us over at twitch.tv/BID_P most days, and feel free to like, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. Follow us on the Twitter. I'm getting all nosy, stuffy, Facebook. And yeah, follow us on Twitter at Back on the Deck. And of course, please, if you're on Facebook, just join Deckers on the Book. This is actually how we get in on the Skype conversations and all this YouTube messengering, or not YouTube messengering, but Facebook messaging and all that jazz. And talk with us. Show us what you're playing. Let us know what we should talk about on any one of the shows. We live cast on Thursday nights, or Thursday mornings, Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, Monday evenings. So we do a lot of podcasts. And next month, I'm going to be over at Kingdom Con doing live streams from San Diego, California. So if you want to meet us or be on one of the shows or meet me personally, you'll just come on down to San Diego, California for Kingdom Con. It is an RPG and board game convention. And of course, Monday is our Buster Recap show. But tomorrow, we're going to do the Game Hour. So with that, head on over to SoundCloud, listen to our archives. We've got 7 years of back stuff for you guys where we talk about game theory and And of course, follow us on the Instagram, because Instagram is where I do all of the announcements and all that fun stuff. And if you guys really like what we do, and I know I like what we do, and you guys want to help out or contribute a little bit, then head on over to our Patreon and become a subscriber. Our tiers start at as little as $1 a month, and they go all the way up to 100. And we give away swag. I've been working on the merchandising, so those tiers are going to be up soon. So if you like this dice roller, this is one of the things that we're going to have in our merchandise store, along with other types of dice rollers. As I was saying, if you like this dice roller, we're going to be putting this in the merch store, okay, for your guys' amusement. And we've got other things like dice trays, terrain. We've got our foldable terrain from back in the day. Working on GM screens and a few other things that come out. And so yeah, all that is for you guys at our various tiers and all that jazz. So feel free to join us on all those places, and remember that if anybody tells you that you can't have the hobbies that you like because of the circumstances of your birth, be it race, religion, creed, gender identity, sexual orientation, your disability, or your budget, you just tell them that we said to take those cards and put them back in the deck. This is Solar Grave, Cinematic Sorcerer, saying thank you guys for joining us on our weekly one-shot, and we will see you tomorrow on the Game Gallery.